Pathfinder! Hello, everybody.
Hey, folks.
For the timely start, as usual. I swear I was at the computer at 1 this time, and then we discovered that we were having internet issues. More like Ivan is having internet issues, so he is not here with us yet. But we're gonna do some recaps and just get things rolling, and hopefully he shows up soon. So what's up, everyone? Thanks for joining. We got quite a few people here to watch our impending destruction. David Feed, hello. What's up?
You guys are doing pretty well right now.
I know, we're all like about dead.
Yeah, but so is the enemy.
Yeah. It's just sweet death all around.
Hey,
Yvonne and
Chris.
his potato internet. Yeah. What's up, Chris? Yeah, Yvonne's having internet issues. Chris wasn't able to come today. He's got stuff going on, family stuff, but we've figured out something to do with Acadia. So we'll be missing Acadia, but Yvonne will be joining us as soon as his internet stops potatoing. We got streams, yes. This is the Girls and Beards stream. That's correct. If you want, yeah. And I got my beard here, but it's really uncomfortable, so I put it on at the last possible minute, but it'll go on in a second. Which I know all of you love. It's a very sexy green beard. What's up? What about? Ahoy, ahoy. It does look like your beard is growing. Your beard is like getting longer.
It's becoming a part of my face and actually growing.
What you didn't know is
so that it gets more and more hair.
Yeah. I actually haven't seen her without a beard in a few months. I think this is actually growing on her face. It's a little confusing, This is real dedication. Alice VRB, hello. Choose your Pokemon carefully. All right, let's get going. So what happened last time? Silence.
Oh. Well, I'm playing Bilgra, who is a dwarven cleric of Caden Kalia, the god of booze and heroism. And that's what I was doing last time.
Just boozing?
You were mostly sleeping.
Yeah.
Okay, so last time, if I recall, first of all, let's introduce who I'm Gillard. I'm the druid with like a green beard, and Yvonne's playing the half-orc gunslinger, and as AC said, she's playing Bilgra, and Nick is our GM. And Chris is the mushroom druid, but he's not here today.
Also named Acadia, as Andy Yvonne's character Lothar is the half-orc.
And then we also have the most important character of the group, who is Chris's
Mr. Sporling.
Sir Acadia's manservant, Mr. Sporling, who has been saving our butts.
Servant.
Entire dungeon.
That's true. This Leshy has been probably the most powerful member of the group all along. It's pretty hilarious. All right, I'm sharing screen now.
I think we actually started last session at the very beginning, but when you guys decided to go in onto the 4th floor's first room, where you guys had heard that the troglodytes were sleeping, and Mr. Sporling had come back with some of their spears.
Yeah. So we started.
So we were like, what do we do
here? Like, we were about to enter this room on the 4th floor of this tower. We've been tasked to enter this tower and just raid it. We're a bunch of adventurers that we're supposed to go in and find artifacts. That's what the city has tasked us to do. It's like an old ruined tower. And we were on the 4th floor.
A historian and collector asked you guys on a private contract to go and seek this out.
Small details.
While there was still time, that's why inexperienced adventurers were easily given so much gold, because there was the issue where like anybody is going to find out about this tower having been recently opened, and so he wanted to get you guys going and getting as many valuable antiques or treasure as possible from
Right. So right outside of this room, we had noticed there were some sleeping troglodytes and took their spears. Anyway, so that was where we ended the previous session. The last session, we're like, we're going to enter this room. And the entire session, we were just like in this room. So what we do is like, we're like, let's try not to kill them this time. Maybe instead we try and like...
Lothar just...
Bilgra was like, let's try not to kill them. Other characters were like, why are we not killing them?
Oh, okay. Gillard was bloodthirsty? I don't remember that.
I remember Lothar being on that department.
Yeah, Lothar at least wanted to just shoot him dead. But Bilgra was like, no, we can just tie them up. And yeah, Gillard was kind of going along with Bilgra, but yeah, but then so we entered the room, the troglodytes woke up, but they were disarmed because we'd taken their spears. And so we were kind of like holding them up and we're like, okay, we're going to tie them up. But then lo and behold, they had like a big giant, extra muscular troglodyte come in from the next room. And then that kind of fucked things up and started beating us up. And so it was kind of just like a knockdown, drag out fight for the whole session.
Yeah, I think that's when everybody kind of noticed that you guys have been fighting youngling troglodytes, and that guy was a full-grown guy.
Yeah, we've been fighting a junior troglodyte. So essentially, how it went was, I mean, this one here was the big one, and it was giving us tons of grief. And Lothar where's Lothar? Lothar was knocked out. Bilgra was eventually knocked out too, but not before helping Lothar. And Gillard heroically managed to take like little puck shot at the giant one. And how did he knock him out? It was like just barely enough.
He used his spell of Fire Belly, cast it around, and just scooted while he had a troglodyte on his back, also trying to stab him, and then rolled max, which was just enough to knock out the large troglodyte.
Right, yeah. So he took an attack of opportunity from another troglodyte just to breathe Fire Belly on the big one and barely managed to knock him out and also got knocked out himself. But now both Lothar and Gillard are back up and we're facing this. We've got this last troglodyte here. The Leshy is also down, so it's kind of rough.
Yeah, but Acadia did like put a lot of his actions into crawling over the beds and stabilizing Mr. Sporling while he could. After the troglodyte that was trying to assault him, like went running at him with a charge and just slammed his head against the wall and knocked himself out.
Oh yeah, that was really lucky. So this one knocked himself out. So and these two are down, and this is the only troglodyte still standing. But also in the middle of the fight, this blue fucking lizard came in from this room in the north. And it's like some kind of like wild animal that the troglodytes have been keeping, but isn't quite tamed. So it's been just sending random electric shocks to everybody. So that's fun.
Yeah,
and this one was actually knocked out by the lizard, their own pet lizard. It's funny.
Yeah, that was awesome. It's just been electrocuting anybody around it.
Right, so here we are, and it looked like it was gonna be a friggin' TPK last. I was like, ready to go. All right, let's finish this. But we're still here. So let's go, man.
Yeah. Gillard with that brave casting of Fire Belly, rolling max, and then also Acadia definitely getting his money's worth for having invested his few pennies into actually getting decent armor above actually getting like a material components pouch or anything like that. He's so poor, but his armor is really keeping him out, and he was tanking for the group while everybody else was knocked out.
Yeah. It was really
so I'm all ready to go. I've got my booze. I've got my pin here, my Lady Luck pin. Nick has a Dungeon Master pin. I gotta give to you.
Oh, thank you, honey.
And
I forgot I was naked.
I got my beard. Put it on, because I can do that. All right,
let's go. Yeah, whenever the fuck Yvonne shows up, he can join us. But we can get started. Unless you guys want to loiter around longer.
Okay. Just remind me, just because if we're gonna start without Yvonne, and then in that case, I might have to pass his turns over to other characters. I know that Gillard is I think at 1 HP, How is Bilgrid doing? Because I know that she's also kind of on the floor right
She's in the negatives. Do you want me to tell you the exact number?
now. Right. Did you?
Is it?
So you're not
She's
stabilized.
stabilized. She is stabilized. Gillard stabilized her.
Yeah, but did you cast like a spell after being stabilized, or?
What happened is that she was knocked unconscious. Gillard actually healed her with the cure light. So she was still under 0. She was still in the negatives. That's how bad she was hurt. So she woke up, used her one standard action to heal Lothar, and then went under again because it was a standard action. It knocked her out, and she started dying again. And that's when Gillard was like, "Okay, well that was it." And then he just stabilized her with a stabilize spell.
Stabilized, not cure light wounds. So she didn't wake up, but she stopped dying. Oh, Yvonne is here. Hello, just in time.
Hello. Sorry, having now some internet issues.
All right.
It's
Sorry
fine.
that it took so long.
Potato internet potatoes. Well,
Yeah, we were just done doing the recap. You know, it was mostly just that fight, and just to put you up to date quickly. Just Gillard is behind you by the side of one of you guys at 1 HP. Bilgra is stabilized but below 0, just kind of floundering in her own blood over in the other room. And you guys still have the electric lizard and the troglodyte that is standing right in front of you.
Still standing.
So, all right, guys. So going right into it. Let's see.
let's go.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
All right.
Hello, don't go solo. Hi.
Hey.
Fried potato internet. Fried potato sounds good right now.
Okay, so let's see. First one in initiative is actually Little Blue Lizard, as it keeps Peter patting around behind Gillard and jumping, snapping its maw in the air. Gillard, please roll me a D100.
Good luck,
That's it, guys. This is really not gonna be great. Oh fuck my life.
Did you ever end up feeding the lizard?
Nobody.
Someone not. So far, we haven't fed it, I guess.
Okay. Gillard, as this thing keeps jumping behind you, you see that spark between its horns impact as a small shock goes over to you. Do me a reflex save, please.
Oh no! Bad luck.
Oh man! Come on, dodgy, dodgy.
Yeah, dude. Let's see. All right, let's see. Why is this not going away? Sorry, my browser is being stupid. So smooth. Oh my fucking god. Fuck, what's his reflex save? Shit, probably. 14.
20?
Yeah.
All right.
14.
Oh, yeah. 14.
Oh, 14. I heard 20. Okay. All right, yeah.
No, 14.
The shock comes your way as your lethargic body is just able to just push yourself mostly out of the way by pushing the bedside. Take 1 point of non-lethal damage as the corner of the shock hits you.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, still good, still good.
All right. Lothar.
You don't
up.
understand how low I am.
You're up,
Yeah,
Lothar.
tell me.
What are you doing?
Okay, here we go. Let's see. Troglodyte's over there. Yeah, I'm gonna have a full round attack over the guy, and with the sword, and I'm still on rage.
So full round is a level 1 character, right?
What else did you say there?
Oh yeah, and I was still in rage, wasn't it?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So remember, full rounds mean nothing at level 1 unless you literally want to not do anything else for the turn. So I'm assuming that's what you. All right, roll me that attack.
Here we go. That's melee. Okay. 72. That's 23.
All right. You are remembering that you are sickened, correct?
Oh, okay. 21.
All right. So since I guess we always have to remind players of the status effects that they have, everybody's sickened. Remember, guys.
Thank you. Yeah, for the smell.
All right, yeah, Lothar, you hit. Roll me damage.
All right, here it is. Damage is Lance Word 1d6 plus 3. Here we go. 4, 6, 8. That's 7 total. 4 plus 3.
7 damage. Okay, all right, Lothar, how do you knock this guy out?
Yeah.
All right. That was a good start. Oh, I guess.
What?
I guess that I will go and with the pommel of my sword, just sink it in his eye socket and slash it up over the part of the neck and chest.
What about the eye? And then also.
Dragging the.
Oh, with the pommel. Just hit it with the pommel of the sword in the inside the eye.
The chest. Okay, all right. All right. give this guy a black eye and then proceed to also stab him while he's falling. All right, there you go. Knock out another one of these guys as he falls unconscious onto the floor in a puddle of his own bile. And since that was a full round action, we go over to Bilgra.
She's sleeping.
Okay.
But I do have something
That's
to say. Thank you, Snarkticon, for the reminder. Somebody did not put on their beard.
Ah, yes!
How?
I'm trying to put it off as long as possible. I will
You
put
cheater!
It
Put it on!
Eventually.
I'm not cheating. I'm trying to find stuff on my character sheet. I'm busy. Oh, yes. Sarticon, yeah, no such luck. The beard is going on.
Alrighty. So you said that Bilgra is unconscious again?
Oh, yeah, she's been sleeping. Yeah.
Sorry, just checking. All right. As seeing as the last of the Twilight falls unconscious, Acadia is gonna scramble over as he hops between the two beds and goes to drag Mr. Sporling out of that area finally, bringing him over onto the center, and just goes on his knees checking up on him.
Yeah, guys, Acadia's not dead. Chris just isn't here today.
Yeah. We're just busy. I'll just have to autopilot him to a little bit. I'll try and not disrupt his character and put him in a nice drawer afterwards. Okay. And Gillard, you were the last one on initiative this turn. What do you do?
Oh boy. So I don't take non-lethal damage a lot. So non-lethal is if your non-lethal damage equals to your current HP, then you start taking real damage, right?
Yes. That's how it works. So it's like, for people on the chat, it's a weird thing. Pathfinder with like non-lethal damage is those bruises that are not outright actually you bleed or with an intent of death. So like and the like, and so that also that kind of becomes a secondary source of HP, which if you want to be careful to not kill people, you can use it, or just some elements just do it. But at the point where it actually equals the amount of damage that you can take on normal damage, is then the rest of it starts becoming normal damage and stacking on further.
Alrighty, shit, man. I need to get away from this creature. 5 footsteps. Bye.
Can't do that.
Do it. I thought that you were friends with the creature.
You're on top of a bed, Gillard. Can't do that.
Okay, I can't occupy the same space as this fucker.
Nope.
I can't stay. He's like on the ground though. I don't like this. Lothar, help me!
I'm a little busy over here.
What if I do a full round retreat?
That works just fine.
Yeah? Can I do this as a full round retreat?
Well, remember, full round retreat is a full round action. Is that what you want to use your full action for? Just moving that distance?
Well, no, I want to move as much distance as I can, but I don't. Okay, so you can.
Oh, there you go. So remember, full. That's another thing to also give people. Like a full retreat pretty much means that you can move your full distance with 2 move actions. Full retreat is just like your character just focuses on fleeing. It makes it so that you sacrifice any other action that you could have as it's a full round. You have to move. But also, it makes it so that your character, much like in a 5-foot step, would not provoke from the first square of movement he's in.
Yeah, but you only get to move like 1 square per enemy without provoking.
Yeah, it's not about 1 square per enemy or whatever. It's just the square that you're at is the only one that doesn't provoke.
Right.
Yeah.
Or moving out of that. Okay, anyways. All right, so difficult terrain, so moving here, that would be 10 feet of movement?
Yeah.
Okay, so...
Why are you pulling back? Wouldn't you little friends out with this creature?
All right, he's just gonna move here.
Okay. Alrighty. Gillard hops off of the bed and scurries past Lothar and Mr. Sporling as he heads over towards the other door.
Yeah, he's barely standing. It's just really not great.
Oh.
He's like panting and staggering. He clearly needs to get away from this thing.
Lothar, as Gillard runs away in a panic from there, you see the little lizard. His eyes just start flickering with its transparent eyelids as it starts snapping its little maw in the air and hops around, trying to follow Gillard around. You get an attack of opportunity you want to take as he keeps chasing after Gillard.
Yes, please take it.
You're telling me that I have an attack of opportunity right now? No, I don't really want to take it because this thing has been really neutral towards us. And last time I had an opportunity to hit it too. I don't want to set it like the saber-tooth toad. That was kind of a lesson learned. I do want to ask, does anybody have some food over here?
Well, yeah, but I haven't been able to take it out. I have a bunch of shrooms just here in my pack.
Hey, Gillard.
Right.
Hey, Gillard, please roll me a D100.
Good night, everybody.
Good luck.
Yeah, he wants those next.
Well, yeah, I'm trying to give it to him, but he keeps on sparking me with that thing.
31. All right. Gillard, another shock goes your way. Do me a reflex save, please.
I'm out.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
That is how the fuck much is that? 16.
I don't know. I can't imagine. Okay. All right, Gillard. Once again, you manage to just like hop out of the way of the main shockwave as it impacts against the door. This time taking more of it though, as you take 4 points of non-lethal damage.
Okay. Yeah, he's knocked out.
Oh man.
You had more non-lethal going on you?
Well, no, he's at 1 hit point.
No. Remember, Gillard. Remember, normal damage and non-lethal are separate hit point bars. So you can keep taking non-lethal until it eats up what would have been your total HP bar, right?
No, it's
your total HP? No, it's your current hit points.
You're
it's
right.
When your non-lethal damage amounts to your current HP.
Oh, you're right. I forgot that. That was the rule that we had mistaken before, and I forgot where we were on that. Thanks. Yeah. All right. Yeah, Gillard, knocked out.
Yep. I was right. Good night.
No.
Good night.
Why do you think I was trying to get the fuck away?
Good night, everybody.
Bye.
As the little lizard just shocks Gillard, and a spurt of blood comes out of his mouth, just slamming against the door and then onto the floor. Lothar, it is your turn.
Thanks.
Okay. Let's see over here. Is this door from this room over here open from the room that this little thing came?
Yep.
Okay. I guess that I will make an acrobatics to the front of the door over here, since it's blocked by 2 people at the moment.
All right. So, okay. So
I don't know if I can walk over there. Honestly, it
So
feels pretty cramped.
too much talking. So you're trying to hop over onto the opposite side of where Gillard is, on the other side of the door, right?
Yep.
All right. Yeah.
Yep.
Roll me that acrobatics.
All right. Acrobatics +9. Here we go. And -2. Seven. Oh, 7. So it is. That's 15.
15. That's with your second.
Yeah, that's with second.
Okay. All right. All right, Lothar. You're able to quickly just hop over into the side and cartwheel your way across the area past where Gillard is. What do? You still have one left.
Yeah, I do want to call his attention. I want to do a perception first of the room.
Okay.
Yep. That's my objective as such is call his attention and either I found something useful or just close the doors behind him.
All right, do me that perception check, I guess then.
Perception. Here we go. It is +3 because of sickness. Here we go. 16.
16. Okay. Yeah, Lothar, as you hop onto the other side, the dark and dank room is similar to the floor just below it, partially flooded, very moist as mold is growing around the stones, and these ponds that seems to have just filled up the cracks of the broken room in the castle. Oddly enough, in the middle of it is a single raggedy bed. This one more destroyed than the others, and actually particularly covered with dank mold. Let's see, and you got a 16, right?
Yep.
Okay, let's see.
Is there like anything regarding food or a chunk of meat in some bone or something like that?
May I?
Don't worry. Don't worry, Ivan. I'll tell you what you see. You see what I tell you there, and also you also notice, aside from that, it's just like a bunch of mold, just watery ponds, and just like the mossy bed, but with Gillard's light still emanating from his staff after he's been just dropped, electrocuted, and bleeding on the floor. You see a hint of shining and almost translucent green coming from the foot of the bed. What looks like some kind of precious stone just poking out from amidst the mold underneath the bed. Aside from that is just stone, mold, water, and a dank bed. Oh, and obviously another wooden door heading up to another room past that. You have one action left, Lothar. What do you do?
I guess I try to catch his attention so far. I don't know, calling him kind of like a dog. Yeah, chicky. Yeah, little bugger.
Okay, all right. Let's see. I'm assuming that you don't have handle animals, right?
No.
Okay.
Let me just check. Handle animals? No.
Then Lothar, in that case, just give me a raw charisma check. Remember to put the -2 for being second.
Okay, and it's a -1 in this moment. Here we go. That's 17.
Woo! 17. All right, Lothar. The little lizard just looks over at your side as you just rubbing your fingers together, kind of like slapping your knees and trying to whistle for it. You seem to have caught his attention. That is Lothar. Bilgra, anything from you? What are your dreams like? as Eric just leans in.
I hadn't thought about this. I suppose she's having a very sad booze break in her dream.
Well, yeah. I mean, how? You know what? Actually, because we haven't had a much of a time to talk, and last time you guys were kind of hurried on the combat. How is Bilgra doing? Especially considering she's been having a bit of a hard time on this last fight, and as far as she knew, last thing was just she gave her hope over to Lothar, this guy that she just knew, and is constantly just licking his lips at trying to kill people and steal stuff.
Yeah, exactly. I think that she has never been in such a morally ambiguous situation before. And now that she is, I think she has some regrets and quite a bit of inner turmoil about whether or not what they did was the right thing. And she obviously doesn't know whether her friends are safe or not, or whether this is the end for all of them. And it's probably giving her flashbacks of the last time that her party, that people in her party died from rash decisions made in the heat of the moment. And so I think she's probably very worried and needs to prey on this for the betterment of everyone involved, not just for their physical survival, but also just the survival of our morality and all this stuff. After all of this, did we actually do the right thing?
All right, Belgrade.
She's praying in her sleep.
Pray with me, everybody.
We'll go over to Gillard in a little bit, just to wait what his riveting information is during his sleep is. Okay. Seeing the troubles that are happening, Acadia is gonna let's see here. Okay. Yeah, she's gonna try and take. Oh God! Oh wow! Right, all of this space is covered up by enemies. Okay, he's gonna go 5 and 20, 30. Okay, Acadia's gonna rip himself away from Mr. Sporling as he just looks over to Lothar. Big man, I will try and draw the little critter's attention. My
That's
kin.
what I'm doing.
Shush you! My kin is actually resilient to this. You are just trying to kill yourself needlessly.
Well, either way, we have a better chance of locking it up if you fail over here. So get your ass over here.
He just shakes his head as Lothar doesn't listen to him being immune to electricity. And we go over to everybody perception check, please.
Perception. Ooh.
Everybody,
Okay.
including
including
myself.
Yeah, everybody that's conscious.
So just Lothar.
Cool. Can you roll
it? Okay, that's 9. That's really bad.
9.
Oh no, it's yeah, that's 9.
Okay. All right, Lothar. Nothing of note aside from the indignantness of this mushroom creature, just trying to act like you're not being extremely useful right now. All right, we go over to Gillard. What are your inner thoughts, Gillard? What are these interesting musings that are going on around in your head?
Well, I think this is probably the most dire situation he's been in probably ever, and especially because he's just a young guy who recently left his hometown to search for this cure for the lands back in his hometown. So he doesn't have that much experience, but this is probably the most dire and scary situation he's been in. And he's been downed twice now, and just he's been near death multiple times on this tower. So I think he's in his dreams. He's back in his hometown, and it's like he's returning to Ravenmore, but it's been consumed by the blight that he was sent away to find a cure for, and he realized he's failed and he was too late, and everything is dead when he went back because he failed.
Oh geez, okay.
Wow, that's dark.
All right, actually very apropos. Gillard, why don't you do me a... Oh, sorry. Yeah, Gillard, why don't we follow those
potato internet?
Why don't we follow those negative thoughts with a death saving throw, please?
Yeah, sure. Cool. Let's do that.
Hooray! Death saving throw.
Hooray! Joy.
You better have
is
high
saving-
con for being a druggie.
He has really high constitution. That is a oh, that's a wait, but sickened? Does that still apply? Yeah.
I mean, you guys tell me. You guys should have your status effects, right?
Well, we're
yes.
sickened until you tell us we're not, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, it does apply.
Okay, I'm wondering because he's now knocked out. Okay.
You're knocked out. Okay.
That is
You
an
can still be
18.
knocked out.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Remember, guys, like the stench of a troglodyte is essentially poison entering your body. Poison doesn't stop when your guys are awake.
Unconscious.
So, what did you get, Gillard?
18.
18. All right. How many points below 0 are you?
Like 3.
3. Okay. So, for guys over in the chat, you guys probably know this, but if you guys are on D&D, it's a little bit different because I know that's like
No,
4. 3 and like 4. Okay. And like
4.
D&D is like you're kind of just doing like a number of fails or saves, and like if you go to 3, you die. If you get to 3 positives, you survive. The deal with Pathfinder is that when you're knocked unconscious, damage keeps going until the extra damage beyond 0 equals your total Constitution score. When that happens, it doesn't matter what happens; you're dead. And so while that's happening, essentially the character is just bleeding out on the floor. And so they're doing death saving throws to try and push back or stop themselves from bleeding. So like they start doing it, and there's a DC 10 plus the amount of damage beyond 0. If they succeeded, they get to heal 1 hit point, and they can keep doing that until they're at 0 or they're die. When you get to 0, you stabilize yourself, and your bloodletting actually stops. So Gillard, heal yourself 1 hit point.
Cool.
Okay, that is Gillard. Okay. All right, back up on initiative as Little Lizard scampers, patting over Gillard, and hops over to the side of Lothar. But as it does and just starts hopping around and snapping its maws, you see it get stopped and just start blinking as it seems to sniff out in the air and seems to get somewhat angry. Lothar, please roll me a D1. Oh, wait, there's no D100. It is just you here. Do me a reflex save, please.
Oh my. Okay. What happened, little buddy?
It's hungry.
Yes, he's hungry. Okay. Reflex. Yeah, here we go. That's pretty nice. Okay, that's 22.
22. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Just
and that's counted with insignis.
It should, yes. Okay.
I'm hoping we don't have to clarify that every turn, but yeah. So, Lothar, once again, just like Gillard, as this thing's its 2 little antenna horns just spark in between, this little shot comes out your way. You try and hop out of the way and just kind of catch the side of the lightning bolt as it hits you for 4 points of non-lethal damage.
Whoa, okay.
May I suggest, remember Gillard told you he had food on him right before he got knocked out? You're welcome to grab that at any time, just saying.
I guess just going to do that after I have my turn. No lethal is 4. Here we go.
All right, so that is Lizard. Lothar, it is your turn. After having gotten just an annoying ringing in your ear from beyond, what do you do on your turn?
It's okay, little buddy. It's okay. I lean over and search in Gillard's equipment for saturations for the food that it's over there.
All right, Lothar, you lean down to do this as the lizard actually goes to bite you.
Attack of opportunity.
Oh man.
Yep.
More and more surprises.
Remember, I know that you have quite a bit of hit points at this point, but remember, as soon as your non-lethal damage Meet or
Reaches
exceeds your
Constitution.
current. What?
Who knows? We talked over you.
Yeah, keep track of your non-lethal. When your non-lethal equals to your current hit points, that means you're gonna start.
No,
You're
be
gonna
knocked
get
out.
knocked out. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, not knocked out, but you start taking normal damage.
Oh, right.
Oh.
Then you actually. You're right. Yes. Yes. No, Nick is right. You start taking normal damage.
But then when do you get knocked out?
I think it's both things.
When your
I just-
normal damage
Yeah,
gets to
yeah,
zero.
both things.
You said no.
Oh, did I? Okay. Guys, I am such a mess today about non-lethal damage. Sorry, everybody.
We actually don't non-lethal very often. I think that's why we're
Okay,
all-
so hold on. If you have 6 hit points and you take 5 points of non-lethal, you're fine. If you take 7 points of non-lethal, then you start taking real hit point damage.
Real
and
damage.
Real hit points becomes 5 because it's you get it
And
and then
also-
you start.
Yeah, and then you also get knocked out.
Yes.
Mhm.
You're
Yeah,
not
after-
done.
Okay, so Lothar, as you lean down looking through Gillard's stuff, the little lizard angrily jumps at you and tries to bite you. That is 14 versus AC.
Let me check. No, doesn't.
All right, misses completely. You use your standard action looking through Gillard's
Oh
stuff.
boy.
As you're able to find some of the rations that he had been scrounging about, as you grab one of them. You still have a move action left. What do you do?
Okay. Is this part is counting as a wall or as a door?
That's a wall.
Well,
That's a wall.
Yeah, remember, only the diagonal is the actual doorway.
All right. I guess that in this case, I will try and make some acrobatics over here, just to prevent him to not bite me. Since this is, I thought that we were buddies, little man. All right.
All right, roll it, Lothar.
Well, have the rations over here. Let me put up that. All right. It's acrobatics is +7. It's +9, but it's -2 because of sickness. Here we go. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, that's 22.
22. All right, yeah, Lothar, you make it all the way there, no problem. So once again, cartwheel out of the way. All right, so feel free to move your guy. All right. Now, that is Lothar going on over from Belgrade and going over to Acadia. Seeing Lothar jumping around there. Oh, geez.
I have some rations over here, but the little guy seems to be a little cranky about it.
Yes. You can cry your cousin now. I'm working here. As Acadia is gonna run over and with his 2 actions run into the into the room and close the
Oh,
door.
I'm gonna.
Oh my
say
God! No!
I'm
What are you doing?
Yes, this is time out for me to close the door then.
And now
Damn.
you've got something to eat.
Okay, Acadia slams the door behind him as he runs out.
Oh my God.
As that happens, let's see, Lothar, perception check, please.
All right, here we go again. Perception is +3. Here we go. 18. There's 19.
Okay, Lothar, just as this whole thing is happening, you quickly see something shifting behind you as you turn around, and you see the troglodyte that had knocked himself out standing and just booking it.
Oh,
damn.
fuck.
As he heads over towards the door of the spiral staircase.
Doesn't he activate an attack of opportunity over here?
I don't know how that would be if he's going down.
He went down. He went
Yeah,
around.
Oh, he
you.
went
Yeah,
down
not
and
if he
then
goes
on
over
front.
here.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So he gets over there, and we go back to Gillard, bleeding out on the floor. Gillard, death saving throw, please.
I shall.
Mm-hmm.
He's twitching uncomfortably as in his dreams he's watching his hometown rot away. This is all very sad. Uh, 11? Fuck, that's not a good roll.
Take 1 point of damage, killer.
Oh, no.
Yeah, not great. All right.
Okay. All right, going over on the next turn.
We froze for a second.
Are we there, guys? Can you see me spinning my
Yeah,
hand?
you're fine.
Yeah.
You're here.
Okay. All right. Okay, so
Thank
going
you,
on
Ryan
to
Johnson.
the next round of initiative. Lothar, you see the light, the electric blue light sparking from the underside of the door from where Acadia ran off to. And it is back to your turn, Lothar. What do you do?
Okay, first of all, I scream, "The thing under the bed is mine." Now you, why did you stand down? And I go to make an acrobatics over here and proceed to attack him. Oh wait. The guy. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm seeing the screen over here, and the guy is already gone. I just went to roll 20. Guy's gone.
He's
Damn.
he's right there.
Yeah.
On he's next to the door. So what do you do?
Yeah, I'm just seeing the other screen and the troglodyte that's still over there, so I will get a little confused. Damn it, that's gonna be
So
trouble.
what do you do, Lothar?
I have a question? Do these two, since they're unconscious and on the ground, do they count as an obstacle for like a ranged attack or shooting?
Difficult terrain.
Oh no, not for shooting. They count as kind of being difficult terrain.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't think that I have my gun loaded at the moment. I think that it used that.
Nor out. So what do you do, Lothar?
This goddamn bloody mushroom.
Play Lothar.
Yeah. All right. I'll try to go over here and make a perception check if it's still in this area. Oh no, in this one. One back.
Wait. Sorry, Lothar. You said. Okay, so I got the first part. You said that you want to move past the troglodyte and get into the spiral staircase, and then you want to make a perception check.
One before and make a perception check.
Click where? Because you clicked beyond them. So click where? Show me where.
Yeah, it's before the door. Actually, before the door.
That's where he is right now.
Yeah, that's where he is. If you look at the screen, you cannot share space with a creature. You cannot share space with a dead creature.
Oh, he's still over there. I'm seeing roll 20 over here in the.
Refresh. Your roll 20 is lagging. Refresh it.
Okay.
Look at the roll 20 on my screen.
Turn, dude. Refresh it after your turn. You know where he is right now. He's in front of the door. Take your turn and then refresh it.
Yeah. Okay, now I'm seeing the guy over here. Yeah, I'm gonna go and make an acrobatics over here, up in front of this guy, and attack him.
Okay.
That's quite different from what I was seeing on the screen.
All right, roll it in.
You can do this.
Acrobatics.
I believe in
Acrobatics. That's +7 with sickness. Here we go. Okay, that is that's 18. 18 acrobatics.
18. Okay, Lothar, you hop over into that side, and although you are able to avoid provoking from his side, the troglodyte uses a ready action to try and bite you.
Ooh.
That's fair enough.
Good luck.
Okay, Lothar, that is a 15 versus AC.
Doesn't.
Doesn't? Oh, okay, that's a miss. All right, Lothar, you get onto the other side, and then you said that you wanted to do a perception check about something, or was that just mistake?
Yeah, I did wanted to, because when I didn't refresh the page, I thought that this guy was in that area over.
Okay, but now
I guess that changes.
Okay,
I'm gonna
all right. You need to
attack
move
this
action?
guy.
Okay, all right, roll it.
Oh boy, here we go. Okay. That's 16 with sickness.
16. All right, Lothar, you again, like you just keep cartwheeling all around here. You're gonna just get what do you call that? Like you're pretty much like a lint roller through this whole dungeon, just grabbing all the paths, just tread marks of Lothar just rolling through the whole room. As you just go over, get up with just pieces of rubble just bouncing off of you, and you hit. Roll me damage.
Yeah.
Please die. Here we go.
Lothar
Wait a
saves the day.
second.
Come on.
Go high.
Nearly 4.
You do it.
Okay, here we go. Longsword, 1d6 plus 3. That will be a total of 6.
Remember,
6 damage.
Sicken doesn't apply to damage, in case you didn't.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay, 6 damage, a heavy hit. All right.
Nice.
All right, Lothar,
Yes.
you slash at this thing as this thing just hisses at you.
Oh god damn, it's still up. Okay.
All right, going through Bilgra, going through Acadia, and back to Troglodyte. As
Would you hurry up with that lizard? One is alive.
as you just hear the Troglodyte says like, "I'll make a point to mention you first to Taskar." As the creature makes a 5-foot step past the door and closes it behind him.
Closing it doesn't
Well,
roll.
shit.
Closing it, or just closing it?
He closes the door on your face. I hope that
Okay.
answers the question. All right.
Question.
I don't know. Anyway. Anyway, Gillard, death saving throw, please.
Let's go. Let's see. Shit. 14.
Nice,
That
Gillard.
meets.
Yeah, heal 1 hit point, Gillard.
Hallelujah.
Yay.
We're gonna be here for a while.
Okay, some more sparking comes from the underside of the door. And back to you, Lothar. What do you do?
Fuck. Should I stay or should I go? This guy's gonna ask for reinforcements. We're in a really bad position, and I guess the mushroom man is comfortable over there. Be ready to attend the others. I'm going to get this guy before he asks for reinforcements. And yeah, I try to see if the door is open.
Okay. Yeah. Lothar, you put your hand next to the door, and as you're feeling it, you don't feel any resistance to it.
Okay. From that area, can I do a perception check over the room? I don't think so. It's pretty blocked
You can,
over there.
you can do a perception check if you go prone onto the floor and start looking through the space underneath the door. Is that what you wanted to do?
No, we don't go prone in this game.
Can I
It's
do
a very bad idea.
Why do you remember that?
I think Lothar has to figure out his own choices for a bit. He's already gotten one message from beyond.
Okay.
So what do you actually
I
do, Lothar?
move over here at the moment. Make a perception check over this area. See if the guy is still over there
Okay, so you're trying to like put your ear to it? Is
in
that
the
what you're trying to
stairs.
do? So if you listen to me,
I did.
Lothar,
I
are you?
I told you that.
No, Lothar.
Open the
Just
door.
I know that you're checking the door, but you didn't say that you open it. So I'm checking. Are you saying that you open the door and you look out, or are you just pressing your ear against the door to listen? What do you do?
I guess we're in a hurry. We're gonna open that.
Okay.
That guy might get
All
away.
Okay, all right, Lothar. You move over and you open the door. Immediately to your sight there's an empty spiral staircase.
What?
And you said that you wanted to do a perception check. Why don't you roll me that?
Okay. Either I'm searching out for this guy in the corners or hearing if he's just running and booking it downstairs. Here we go. It's
I think you're,
plus
I
3
think you're
minus.
pretty sure about what it is that you're looking for. Wink, wink.
Okay. That's 16 total.
16. Okay. Lothar, the troglodyte is nowhere to be seen, but the dusty corridor does show a path. Clearly, aside from the steps from all your group, you can clearly identify some large reptilian footprints going upwards onto the 5th floor.
Oh, this is bad. This is bad. This is bad.
And that is Lothar going over to passed out Bilgra, then going over to Acadia. As with a ready action, he opens the door, flips over to the other side, and just closes the door behind him. As he looks over, Gillard, fiddlesticks, and starts. Gillard is the one that had the key, right?
I think so. Go and check him out. You're near to him.
Yeah, and Acadia raises himself to start looking through Gillard's stuff. That is Acadia.
Any luck with that lizard? One got away and went up. We gotta block out this entrance.
Block what? I've been busy with something else. Mr. Sporling is in danger.
He's gonna be in more danger if that thing arrives from reinforcements. So we need to block their entrances.
Sure. Maybe you warm-blooded ones might be in trouble. As Lothar, you hear this happen, and as that happens, not only have you seen the path of the troglodyte going upwards, but now you start hearing the echoes of effusive pounding and draconic being spoken. As you hear, Taskar, intruders coming in! They're coming in! All right, and we go over to Gillard. Death saving throw, please.
Yay! Such an exciting. Oh, nope. Another.
One more point of damage, Gillard, as you continue to bleed out to death.
You're just lying in a pool of blood at this point.
All right. Okay. All right, Lothar, as the furious pounding of the troglodyte starts, loudly echoes through the spiral staircase. Please do me a perception check.
Oh, here we go. This is not good. People, please wake up. Perception. That's 13 total.
Please wake up. Nobody's gonna wake up unless you do something to heal them.
So, Lothar, as you've been trying to busy yourself with the conundrum at hand, you, aside from that, just like the screams and warnings of the troglodyte that you keep hearing throughout this whole thing, you hear something beyond that. Something that is not coming from inside the tower. And you hadn't noticed this before, but it had been like a light buzzing in your ear through the previous night when you guys were resting. Some kind of an odd noise. You just thought of it as the wind or the rumbling of the stone. Something, but the pattern now, you don't recognize it. It sounds like eerie nature sounds, just the wind or just light rocks moving. But it gives you this eerie feeling. And it comes with the slithery pronunciation of a forked tongue, as it's just like slow humming noise that you hear somehow coming from outside the tower, almost just peering through the stone and just ringing in your ear. As this happens, Lothar, you feel the stone structure start to tremble. Please do me a reflex save, Lothar.
Oh no!
Fuck. Okay. So
This
is bad. 42. Sorry, 42 or
reflex.
reflex. Sorry. Okay.
Guys.
That's gone.
So, chat, did you
reflex.
know
Here we
you
go.
were, this was gonna be the TPK session. I'm so glad you're here to watch our demise. Thank you for joining us.
I think they all knew since last time. I think we made it very clear last time.
15.
I
Okay.
am personally ready.
Okay, please, corpses, can you all stop bothering the one alive person? Like, I feel like Lothar is doing
because
his
Mr.
best running
Sport-
around, and all of he's getting is like these pesky ghosts bothering him all the time.
Woo!
Giller's just twitching on the ground a lot.
Just foaming from the mouth.
Yeah.
So, Lothar, what did that reflex save look like, my man?
15.
As I fill myself up with another shot of Pisco.
Yeah, I wish I had that right now because, God, this
Hold
is.
on, I'm gonna go get a shot glass. I'll be right back, guys.
Right? What was the result, Lothar?
15.
15. Okay. Lothar, the structure rumbles. You just barely meet the DC as you hold onto the edges of the frame of the door. The building itself starts shaking from one side to the other, and as this eerie feeling just keeps ringing in your ear, it starts sounding not just like stone and sand shifting, but something wet, almost just squirming in your ear. And then you see the stone start cracking on the spiral staircase. And with a dolorous scream, you see the troglodyte fall to his doom as the entire cylindrical stone staircase collapses, crushing underneath. And you just see that the rocks just tumbling. Just as they're tumbling down, you dodge out of the way of them risking to crush you.
What the hell?
Holy shit!
As this is
I
now
told you had to be quiet.
This is now just a pit, just looking
shit.
down on the first floor of the stone just falling over. You see, oh right, also I need to roll that reflex for Arcadia. Oh wow, nat 20. Okay. Cool.
Sorry, call again.
Sorry, I forgot that I need to roll for Arcadia as well. Arcadia grabs onto Mr. Sporling and holds him to the side of one of the beds. As the rest of your allies are just tumbled around together with the troglodyte bodies. As their bodies are just slung around. But you're able to hold yourself in place. Yeah, I'm fine, honey. Thanks.
What? Okay.
I'm fine. All right. So yeah, Lothar, that happens right off the bat. With that, you once again just see more blue, cold light. Once again, just sparking from the other side of the door, and you hear the light pitter pattering of the lizard. As when you just look over that, just your backside just covered in all the dust that you've gathered through the dungeon. As you turn over to Arcadia, the front of your body just covered in even more dust. You just puff out a cloud of smoke from all the rubble on your face, looking at Arcadia, who smugly is just sitting on the floor, holding onto Mr. Sporley. As he looks over to the door, he's like, lizards don't have hands to open doors. Lothar, it is your turn. What do? The tower has been shaking. Your allies have been strung across the floor in what seems like a earthquake. And the whole center of the spiral, together with the troglodyte that you were pursuing, have just been sent to their deaths and crushed below by stone.
Okay.
It all depends on you, Lothar. No pressure.
No pressure.
Is there an option to just like mute certain characters? Or anything?
You're a little frozen.
I can
You're a
do
little-
that,
You're a little
but
frozen.
not you.
So,
Oh,
oh,
damn. Did he cut out?
Well,
Oh, fuck.
no,
What
I
a
think he
time
said
to
he,
have.
I think Ivan said that he was going to reconnect because he was seeing
Oh,
people
okay.
being frozen.
Oh, okay.
Frozen over there?
Well, let's,
I'm not really
let's
sure.
check with the chat. Oh, you're back. Yeah.
Hey, Ivan, you froze for a
what's
bit.
new? You're
Lothar,
back.
so just recap of what had happened. Everybody's strung around the floor. The tower has begun to shake, and the whole spiral staircase is completely collapsed. What do you do right now, Lothar?
Fuck. Yeah, they have my exact words. Well, going up is out of the question now, and going down is even further out of the question. This is a whole pit. Did you see anything out in the other room that can a hole or something that can bring us out to the other room downstairs? This thing
I
is
was
gonna
not
collapse.
concerned with material wealth. There's a door if that's what you're looking for. I was just trying to get away from the lizard without harming it. If anything, it's just a lizard you saw here, right?
It is true, but okay. I guess that we're grabbing onto these folks and getting them out of here. We're in no conditions how to fight. I'm pretty hit. I guess that you're pretty not beaten up, and these people aren't getting up soon. Grab one of the.
Yeah.
Grab.
There's no exit.
Okay.
Do you have any Green Man? Do you have anything on yourself to be able to help? I know that you did Beauty and this thing as he looks over at Gillard are slowly dying. As much as there's contempt between us, I do not wish them to perish.
Yeah, give me a second, just a moment.
Green Man!
No,
All hope relies on you, Ivan. You and your shitty internet.
just a moment. This is external. Just be right
Maybe
back.
this will finally have Ivan buy a new computer too.
I mean,
by the way, chat, what?
yeah, remember, like Ivan actually has a computer that he got not too long ago. It's just that his
right, so
internet
it's
is
just
really
his
shit.
internet. Yeah, it's his internet.
Sorry, now this was not internet. This was just people bugging off. Yeah, we have no exit. We have just only a car or rope.
Yeah, and Acadia is bothering you, asking, like, do you have anything to help the people that are knocked out? They're in trouble right now. Do you have anything on you?
Steel, one street, boots, suffering. Healing wise, I only have just water skin out to give them out something to drink, but nothing out to heal them. Search only the bodies. They might have something over here. I go over to Gillard and try to search if he has something, whatever it's a potion, wand, or something that could be used, or medkit.
Irene, does he find anything easy enough to identify as healing?
You find a potion vial, one of the ones he cooked up in the morning. That every morning he brews some potions, and looks.
Wait! But if I remember correctly, Irene, didn't you guys say that Gillard did acquiesce to everybody else and did not actually prepare the potions this morning?
No, he prepared the potions.
I thought that was a whole argument. Am I right?
I don't know. You used one before. You used one on Mildra.
I thought there was like a whole thing about it taking a few hours and then she's like him not having done them. But if you say so.
No, I remember it didn't. Well, if you don't want him to have it, then I thought he did prepare potions, or at least
what I remember is that he did not prepare them, but then you pulled one out to heal Billigra, and so it was like, oh, he had one from before. So I don't know what to say about this.
He did have one from before, but I thought he prepared more. Okay, in that case, no, he doesn't have anything.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't recall. I probably remembered wrong. Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. That's why I have to confirm with you guys. I didn't remember it happening. Yeah, Lothar, you look around on Gillard and you do not find anything of use, at least for healing potential. All right, and as you go, just like, well, that was of no use, Green Man. Just go and close the doors at least. We don't know what else could be coming. As Acadia is gonna get up. I just hope that these things can actually withstand it while I'm trying to get there. As he spends an action. Right, no, he was not prone. So yeah, so he just moves over, and Acadia is gonna cast Stabilize on Gillard.
Thank you.
You should have done that a long time ago. Okay.
He looks at you with a gaze of clearly trying to put the balance of your usefulness on his head, and you see him just tilt his mushroom head a little bit to the side as he doesn't comment on you and looks back over to Gillard.
Talk a lot of shit for someone who I took a coin from.
You what?
That is the complete opposite. That's the person that you're holding for a coin.
Don't even remember where you take your money from.
Where are you? What's happening?
Lothar just takes so many coins from different people. It's hard to remember from where they come from. All right,
I have a question. Where is Bilgra? I don't see her in the map right now.
Good question.
Down here in the other room.
Good luck.
Oh.
So, Acadia, Acadia stabilizes Gillard.
I didn't notice.
Maybe someone's paying attention to me.
Oh no, she
Maybe
rolled
someone
out because the building shook.
I just fell down the cliff shot from that.
All right.
Oh,
Yeah, we
no.
lost Bilgra, ladies and gentlemen. She went out the window.
Once again,
Can
Acadia stabilizes Gillard, and if I remember correctly, that does not. Yeah, that does. Stabilize does not bring you over to consciousness, right? It just stops you from bleeding.
No, yeah, it just stops you from bleeding.
Okay, all right. So that's it for Gillard. And Lothar, it is your turn as you bring up a very good question and a very astute observation of your environment. What do you do now, Lothar?
First of all, let's see where is Bilgra because we need either potions or something out from her. And second, I want to see if there is.
Let's go one thing at a time. How do you figure one thing out before going on to the next one? You're on the floor looking through Gillard's stuff on the floor. So, as you're prone right now, what is your round? Tell me your actions, and we'll go through what you actually achieved.
Guess I'll stand up. First of all, don't want to be unprotected out with it.
Okay.
Second, I look over where the bodies went and see if Bilgra is among them over here with the troglodytes.
Yep, you see 3 troglodytes on the wall.
What the hell is Bilgra? Have you seen Bilgra? I guess that a perception will be if I see any swords or javelins that I could use, so I can block out the central door. I don't trust anything coming out from it. It's gonna come from that. It means it's gonna be big.
Lothar, before you waste actions on doing anything, if I remember correctly, didn't you also get one of the spears from when Bilger was trying to help you guys about the equipment? Nice shot glass, Irene.
Yeah, yes. I love that.
But anyway, to not disturb from Ivan's turn.
That's fancy.
Yeah. So.
Yes, but I want to put multiple because I know that they're in very bad condition. It's gonna be very flimsy.
Okay, so
a couple of them are gonna be more sturdy.
Okay, just a heads up. You for a fact know that your team has spears on them because Because Lothar, what happened to the troglodyte spears?
Yeah, Mr. Sprawling, I'll give them to everyone over there
Okay, so
for use.
Including yourself.
so
You
since-
have one.
yeah.
Including me.
Just a second. So now that you know where the spears are, Lothar, what do you actually do with your one action that is left?
Get the spear from Gillard.
So, Ivancito, without your mouthful, what do you actually do?
Get the spear from Gillard, man.
Okay, I'll get this. Okay, well, all right. Okay, there you go.
Sordo.
So yeah, so what do you have on your hands now? You have your short sword. Did you have anything on your other?
No.
No, you do.
None
You
of
have, you have that ration that you picked up and never used.
Oh yeah.
So
Oh,
your
yeah.
hands are busy. What do you do?
Eat that ration.
Put the ration. Now put the ration back on Gillard's purse and pick up the javelin.
Okay, sure. Let's just you open that pack, just drop that, and just pick up the spear. All right. So that is Lothar. Ivan, do me a favor. Please roll me a 1d4.
1d4. Okay.
Yes.
4.
4. Okay, thank you. All right,
Is that good?
it's a 4. All right, so going over to Acadia, as he just huffs. I was like, well, I guess you're not going to help out with the doors. I'll just do it myself. He goes over and closes it and just looks very accomplished. We go over. All right, Lothar, back to you.
Okay, having the spears over here, I'll go over the same door and try to block it. Try to
Okay,
make
alright, place yourself.
siege that is made with planks of wood. It's gonna put the spears over there.
I got you.
The spears, the javelins.
I get you. No, I get you. All right, so you have one spear in hand. So you move. What is it with you? Like, I feel like that. Just so you know, Ivan, that the whole trend about glumping went dead a long time ago. You don't need to be doing that right now.
Glumping.
Glopping.
Anyway, but yeah. So put yourself adjacent to a square to the door, not back from where you started. So, like, for example, here's fine, but like behind Acadia, you would be out of range, right? So
yeah.
You go there. You have one of your other spears, which is the one that you drew from Gillard, and you pass it through the door. Those are 2 actions. As Acadia goes over to guys, did Acadia also have a spear?
Yeah.
Everybody was given a spear, from what I recall.
Okay, all right. In that case, Acadia is gonna just move over, and then use his other action for the round to pull out his own spear. All right, back to you, Lothar.
Okay, I guess that I pull out the other one and try to reinforce that door.
Okay, so
with the second spear that I have.
Okay, all right, that's a turn.
Yeah.
All right, and Acadia also puts one on the door, blocking off the lizard, and goes to as I looks over to you like, do we have another spear to cover the last door? This would be a safe space to be on stay up in.
I don't know if Miss Paul, if your companion, Miss Pauling, has one. I don't see Bilgro over here.
You're going to suggest that I would
I
be
bet she has one.
and defenseless without a weapon.
Well, he's not using it at the moment.
Oh yeah, no. Why don't we get your short sword and your boomstick and just stick them on the door as well? You seem to be just as happy.
Okay, you can keep it. Okay, so
I will definitely
not counting with that one.
You once you go onto the floor, Green Man. You're making yourself very apparent about your priorities. All right, and Acadia is gonna go over to the corner just hold on to Mr. Sporling. All right, Lothar, you're up. What do you do?
Okay. Mhm. So, okay, let's go over Gillard and start dragging him towards this door.
Okay. All right, no problem. You're pretty strong, and so remind me, Lothar, what is your speed right now? Is it 40? Yes, no, 40?
Yeah,
Yes,
too
no,
fast. Let me check.
Pretty fast.
40? Yes.
40.
It's
Yeah.
not about you answering, honey. It's about Ivan answering.
It's 40.
All right. Okay. All right. Yeah. Lothar, you're able to make it all the way to the other side while dragging Gillard. On there, you're able to actually get a good view of the general room.
The cliff where she fell down.
Just the little cinders of a little bonfire in the middle of this place that just stinks still of troglodyte. And Bilgra's body just I don't know, just in a weird contorted spiral, just jammed against a wall.
Contorted spiral.
After the light earthquake, but we figured out the puzzle of where she went. As you reach over into this room,
Honestly, I didn't remember that she was there.
mostly buried in just stone, the fire pit, and aside from that, you see a door on this side of it, and on this corner of the room, there is also a worn wooden chest.
I'm trying, Irene. I'm trying. Okay.
Irene, move your camera.
Do we still have any actions left? Already moved.
No, that's it. Just like that's what you see. That's kind of what's going on. I guess Acadia.
Can I make a perception check to hear if there is something like footsteps or growling or some noise coming from the upper part of the tower?
No, not that turn. You've already used up too much movement for that. But you guys are pretty much not doing much else. So out of combat right now. We no longer are initiative and whatnot, and nobody's outright dying. So except Irene, I guess, or whatever the hell is going on, because she's stabilized. So I don't even know what she's complaining about.
Oh no, guys! Irene's microphone died. Somebody send help!
So anyway, for the character that is actually engaged for the scene, Lothar, it is a thing. Now everybody is stabilized, Lothar. Everybody is not actually, despite what everyone might have you think, is in risk of immediately dying or bleeding out. In the intermediate time, Acadia will try and just drag Mr. Sporling alongside Gillard with you over to this room, since you seem to be insisting on going over here, and just place himself against the door. Aside from that, the point is that when people are knocked out but stabilized, it can take them an hour to attempt to try and come back to consciousness, and that's still a roll unless people actually have means to heal them. So, would you like to do something in that hour? Would you like just I don't know, just watch over the door with just a knife by your side? Do you want to just walk around in circles, just anxiously, I don't know, chew tobacco or something? What does Lothar do with the hour that you have to yourself right now?
First of all, finish the troglodytes over here, because it's gonna be impending danger if they come back to life like the other one.
Okay, so you do make a point that despite the conversations before with your team about actually killing everybody.
Survival, man. Yep.
No, just confirming. Just we forgot about even having spears, so I'm just checking with you. All right. Okay, so sure. You know what? I'll let you do 3 things, just so that we don't waste the entire stream on just waiting for answers. So they say that you go over and just go and pike the passed out young troglodytes and the one adult in the room. What two other things would you like to do in the hour that you have?
Search them if they have some sort of potions or healing, and search if the oh yeah, Bilgra and the troglodytes if they have some useful thing to heal. And the
Okay.
other one is search the room for such items or something that could help and that
Okay.
in that
All right.
the condition of the wounded.
Okay, I'll ask you about that second one in a sec. On the troglodytes, let's see. You find a bunch of ratty belts that hold onto their bodies and provide no real armor. Some pouches with what looks like mold inside them. None of them are armed except for the large troglodyte, whose only possession is a wooden club just dressed in your blood and the rest of your party's blood. And as you're just turning him around, the large troglodyte actually on one of those little ratty pouches that you're looking through, to your surprise, one of them actually does not have just a bunch of mold, but what looks like a rope necklace with a key.
Huh.
A simple iron key to it.
Simple iron key.
Yeah, so that is what you do with your second action. Your third one, you said that you want to just like inspect the room. What do you mean by inspecting? What does your character literally do while you're here in this circular room with a small bonfire, a door, and a chest? What do you do?
Okay, you're telling me that there's a door over here. I want to be very cautious of it. Maybe let me see if I have sleight of hand over here. No, don't have ranks of it, but I'll try to be very careful or stealthy.
Hey, Ivan, especially because we have other people actually listening in. Even outside of our game, I've constantly kind of brought this up to you. Sleight of hand does nothing about touching doors. Sleight of hand is to do like card tricks or like hide something.
Yeah, okay.
So let me finish because it's not just for you; it's also for the audience. Sleight of hand. The point of it is to do something. It's kind of like stealth, but like with quick finger work. So like if you want to hide something, or if you want to just like trick someone and just like get something without them noticing, that's what sleight of hand is. It's more for stealing. It doesn't make you stealthy.
All right. Yeah, it's kind of all right. So let's just be stealthy about that door. Very careful to not piss anything that's beyond there, and maybe try to do a perception check to see if I have to be concerned about something.
Okay, so you keep saying perception check. Tell me what your character actually does with this door when you're trying to analyze things here. What do you actually do?
Try to open it really slowly, like trying to not make any noise.
Okay, all right. So since this might, trigger something, let me also ask for Bilgra and Gillard. Guys, please do me fort saves. Sorry, death saving throws.
Death saves?
Yeah, it's
stabilized.
It's still a death saving throw when you're stabilizing, but yeah.
I'm lost, but all right.
18.
18, Bilgra.
16, unless this is against undead.
Cool.
This is really strong.
I don't know what's going on.
Sure you don't, Bilgra.
I don't.
No, I know. It's very confusing right now, Bill.
What are you having right now?
So, how many points below 0 are you, Bilgra? Is it just 3?
3.
Okay, all right. So, listen. Okay, so that's good to know. Both of you guys should be good in a sec. So, as Lothar, as you said that you want to be stealthy. Roll me your actual stealth, please, as you're still sickened with a troglodyte venom.
Still sick. Stealth. Okay. It'll be +4. Here we go. Well, with the sickness, it will be just +2. Into the 16, 17.
17. Okay. Yeah.
Oh my god, this is painful.
Okay. Okay. All right. So, Lothar, you are trying to quietly go into opening this door. As you just put your palm next to it, it doesn't. Once again, it doesn't seem to show any resistance. And at least in your mind, in these tense situations, you are reassured by the fact that it's not like you guys have been quiet at all, and you guys were also in the middle of a literal earthquake.
Yeah.
And nothing has come out of here, and the door is not locked.
No.
As you move past it and just slowly move in, there's a swift movement from within. As a weak, somewhat grayish, greenish foot, just barely gaining some color by the embers in the middle of the room, tries to flail at you and just weakly collapses onto the floor.
Aw.
On there,
What?
you see what looks like a very slim half-orc man with long blonde hair, as he is seems to have been deprived of most of his belongings, just wearing rags, evident abuse on his skin and cuts, and his arms are held up against the stone wall by iron shackles.
Oh, great! Another one that needs healing. That's okay. He's unconscious right now, right?
What?
He's unconscious
What?
right now.
He just tried to
Does he
kick
float?
you.
It's all right. I'm just gonna assume that once again is the internet. You just-
Well, you did say that he failed or he flailed.
Flail is to try and strike you uselessly, just like moving your
Oh,
limbs.
okay.
Walking around.
What did you
Got
think flailing? What did you think flailing meant?
Yeah, it's just like
No.
all
What?
over.
No, it's okay. It's okay, dude. Like
To flail.
what? Oh, there you go. Yeah, this weapon is literally called a flail. So that's why you do
Okay.
it. You swing and attack. But yeah, a weak kick is just tries to just swing at you. As an hour has been passing of you just rummaging around, the other guys
Oh my Yubi!
are just like waking up weekly and seeing the scene of you looking at this wounded half orc man.
All right. Seems that you
It's
need
a
healing
blonde
also.
half orc.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's, a,
or-
it's a long, it's what do you call that? Wavy, long-haired half-orc. Features are very slim, but it doesn't. Despite the beatings and the bruises and cuts around his body, he actually doesn't seem malnourished. He just seems naturally thin.
Okay.
Huh. Oh,
Yes,
I
then
know.
I cut on his ropes and say, "Congratulations, you're being rescued." And I help him walk
wait,
over
wait.
the
Wait. You cut his robes, his clothing?
ropes.
Ropes.
No. Okay. Once again, Ivan, you seem to not hear anything and say he is held by his hands by
Oh,
iron
by them cuffs.
chains. Iron chains.
Okay. I do want to see if that key that I have fits in that.
Okay. As the half-orc just weakly tries to just like slap you away from him, you go over and just hold on his wrists and just try and put the key in. It doesn't seem to react at first, but just a moment later, it seems to click
Weird.
as it opens with no problem. And the half-orc man just looks at you a bit in confusion. His eyes somewhat seem to be readjusting over to the change in lighting. Oh, okay. Well, you're not a troglodyte. Here, what I
Well,
thought
of
was
course
the
I'm
mistake. You guys took care of everything outside.
We're working over that. At least this floor is cleared, but we're badly wounded over here. We have people very hurt, and we need every hand we can use. You don't happen to know anything that can heal, right? I just look at him and
He looks.
he looks
The
pretty
man,
beaten up. So
the man looks at you up and down. Hmm, did you get the chest from outside?
you mean the?
Did you open the chest from outside?
No chest in this rooms. There's one room, but there's kind of an electric lizard over there. I'm not messing with that yet.
The man narrows his eyes and just stays in the room. No options here. I wouldn't know about them. Haven't seen any of the sort.
All right. No,
So,
I'm sorry on my
remember-
manners. I'm
You guys are all-
Lothar. Who are you? And why are you here?
Also, reminder: you guys are all awake.
What?
That's like, okay, I guess it was not just the one that listening. I said you guys passed your check, and you guys are all waking up.
No, you didn't say that.
You didn't say that.
You
Oh.
didn't say that.
I feel like maybe. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I thought I said that, or maybe I just like caught on. My bad. I tried to say.
None
I
of
was
us heard it.
Okay, I was trying to say, like, you guys all like are weekly waking up. I thought that you guys were just like wanting to see Ivan flail a little bit longer.
I
No,
mean,
no,
I
no.
do, but
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
How kind.
yeah. You guys see this whole thing as Lothar opened the door. I said, like, yeah, you guys start slowly kind of waking yourselves up in your weakened state and hear the whole conversation.
who's
Pilgrim
over?
wakes up and tries to like help her class.
Oh, thank God you people are still
Okay.
alive. I'm still getting
What?
paid. I'm still getting
What?
paid.
What happened?
Ah,
Is everyone alive?
barely. I don't know what happened. One of the troglodytes stood up, snook up on me, and went on the upper floor. The next thing I see is an earthquake, the tower shaking, and one of the same things falling out to the bottom of the floor. There is no stairs no more.
But that's-
We dragged you over this room, and I found this guy tied over here.
As Lothar mentions the troglodyte running off, the half-orc man in the room just puts his hand on his face and starts shaking it.
Bilgra weekly starts reaching out to find where her flask is. I guess it rolled around somewhere. It's probably nearby her, I imagine. She just grabs it. And
Yeah,
just,
yeah.
Oh,
Gillard
my
is just gathering his senses and just like kind of looking for the lizard. Where's the lizard? Where did it go?
I think it's in the first floor, dead.
Bilgra, you were trying to also say something? What's up?
oh, me. Okay. No, I don't know. She was alive. Thank you. The accidental god has kept us alive, if not by accident. All right.
Yeah,
Is
you're also
We're all
welcome.
right.
Mushroom Man over here.
Arcadia.
I took care of you.
Arcadia just gives Lothar a glance.
Did you, Lothar? You're all right. Did you tie up the troglodytes?
I finished them off. We are in a position for more surprises over here. I'm pretty wounded, and so was you.
Of course you
Yeah,
did.
Gillard just lies back down on the ground. You know what? Maybe that's for the better. We really can't take any more trouble.
You want to
Let's
get
rest.
out of
We
here
need to
alive?
heal.
I do want to get out of here alive. I want us all to get out of here alive. I think we've made our mark. You say that you found someone. I guess she'll get up and hobble weakly over to you.
Oh, yes. Here it is. You need help of standing up, or?
I'm fine, thank you.
Greetings. Did I hear mention of the accidental gods? Caden Cadlian, right?
You did.
Ma'am, if you may, I knowing that I have such a virtuous member of this group, a savior, if you can see, I'm in a bit of a bad position, not the most presentable of situations. Would you happen to have seen a chest outside on that room? Your friend seems to insist on not seeing it.
She looks around. There's a chest, right? She saw one before.
Yeah, there's a giant chest right next to you.
Yes, it's right there.
Thanks.
Didn't remember there was a chest over there. Eh.
That's it. As the half orc looks over to you, he's like, that's fine, man. It happens. You probably took a hit to the head or something, right?
Your belongings are in there.
Several.
That would be a thing, yes.
Let us collect ourselves and get out of this place. How about that?
The half orc man shuffles his way over and bumps Lothar on the shoulder as he makes his way over towards the chest.
Now listen, I have some healing. I have some healing power. Why don't we all gather around? Lothar, you said you finished off those other troglodytes, right? So I won't be healing there. All right, Gillard, Acadia, Mr. Sporling, all gather around, please.
Gillard like crawls his way over and just sits by the fire for some warmth.
She's going to I guess hold her flask and say,
myself over here.
I'm very sorry about taking the lives of these creatures, but it seems that we have ended up saving one. And she puts a hand on the shoulder of the man that they have rescued. She says, I suppose it might have been worth it. I'm glad that we have freed you of your chains. To the accidental god, let us survive. And I'm going to channel. As it takes the wind out of her. Yay! We all get 5 hit points.
Nice.
Yes!
Okay.
Oh
That's
my
good.
God.
That's good. It's looking better.
Mr. Sporling actually does not look like he's cut in half anymore. And the half orc man gets a little bit of color on his cheeks. His cuts are still pretty deep and plentiful.
All right, I've got some more where that came from. I'm gonna channel again.
Actually, Miss.
Oh yes. Ilgra, right bottom.
He hesitates a moment and then extends out his hand to respond to you. Eleanor Forsen, pleasure to meet you.
Eleanor Forsen? All right, can I I guess I don't have any knowledges that would enable, unless it's a knowledge religion, that would work on this guy. So, all right, well, it's a pleasure to meet you.
What are you all here for?
Well,
did you all get caught here by the creatures as well?
not quite. We were commissioned to come here and look for artifacts. It was a paid job. How did you come here?
He looks over at Lothar. Well, I guess we're not in too different a position. I'm sorry, brother. I honestly thought that I was dealing with a thief that was going to just cut my throat at the first chance.
Oh, nice to know.
He winces and rolls his eyes like, yeah, look, man, we're all in a dangerous line of work, okay? How about you get over yourself? I was the one in shackles. Anyway.
Gillard says, Lothar, you do kind of come across that way.
This is Gillard or this is you, Irene?
This is Gillard!
Okay.
Look, I know for myself that I'm in much rougher shape than I was when I first came in here. How are the rest of you doing? I have been in with groups before, and I can understand that your divine light might be a precious resource. If you're only mistaken for me, are you all doing okay?
Well, I'm not. But the rest of you don't look so good either.
I'm really not that great. I'm pretty much out of spells. I didn't have time to prepare my potions. I mean, if we have some time now, I can prepare a few to help us out.
Okay. Well, tit for tat. You all got me out of this trouble, and as much as some of you might look a bit more suspicious than you apparently assume so, you all are my ticket out of here. But the big guy upstairs has already been notified of you guys being here.
Right.
So it's not gonna be easy. Sorry to drag it out, but what did you guys take out on the way here?
Well, there's that mask.
Ma'am, I maybe I'm not using the right colloquial terms. What kind of enemies did you dispatch on your way up through the town?
Oh, we tied up a spider. We tied up. What else did we tie up? Help me, guys!
I think that it was like 3 troglodytes in the lower floors. We ran into
killed
some bats.
We killed 2 undead. A bunch of the bats flew off.
Oh,
yeah,
a big
spider.
saber-toothed toad.
Those bats are bound to be back. But yes, we took care of 2 skeletons.
Okay. As Lothar says that, Kate is like,
Once again, Green Man, you take responsibility for things that you did not do. We pacified that animal and let him off.
okay.
All right. Anyways.
All right.
What about yourself? How did you get up here?
Not the matter right now, ma'am.
And there will be 4 troglodytes in this floor. 1 that fell onto the ground in the first floor, and 3 in the next room.
Okay. I think that's all the troglodytes I saw, at least. No frogmen, right?
Frogmen?
No.
Not the troglodytes, no. No frogmen. We had. Oh,
that is actually good.
Algie had spoken of something about the frogmen running away, and he chased after them out into the desert.
We don't have the same friends, ma'am. What are we talking about?
Oh, we had a friend, and he ran away after the frogmen out into the desert, but we never saw them. We did fight a big frog. They were big tusks.
Okay. All right. Well, that does mean we should still have time. Ms. Bilgra, if you want to help your friends with your healing, go ahead. Don't feel too pressured. If you need some, from what your friends need, there is no way back. And probably, we probably want to nip this thing on the bud if we really want to ever get out of here alive. I do have some healing of my own to help you, but I am not an acolyte of any gods, so I will be limited on individual targets if any of you are wounded beyond that.
Excellent.
So how about you do this while I change? As he just proceeds to start grabbing his gear from inside the chest, some light leather armors, a rapier, some scrolls, and a cape.
All right. Yeah, let's do another channel. We need it. Come on, roll high.
Yes, please.
Yeah, 6.
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Woo! Is that 6 hit points?
Yes.
Thank you. I'm finally not at 1 hit point.
Yeah, that's good.
Wow.
Looking pretty good.
All right. How is everyone feeling?
Oh, a little better. Still a little lightheaded, but yeah, thank you, Bilgra.
All right, I got more where that came from if we need it. You let me know.
I guess the question is more if none of you guys are okay, but okay if we're actually a fight.
What?
The question is not whether or not you guys are standing or in good health. It's more about whether or not you guys are in good enough health to actually stand yet another fight.
I could.
I really don't know about that, but how much time do we have, Mr.
I don't know what time of the day it is. I've been locked up in that thing. In that cage, I want to call it. More like a wardrobe with chains.
What time of day it is? Is it?
I don't know.
No, I'm asking you, Nick. We should know that, right?
Yeah, it should be just like early afternoon.
Okay. Yeah, Gil will say, well, it's probably just a little afternoon.
It's a fair point. I'm not taking any chances, and she looks at Gillard. I'll do another channel. Come on. 2 hit points.
Okay.
Okay, yay.
That's fair. Okay.
The elven man is completely healed. Sorry, the half-orc man. The elven. Mhm. How about the rest of you guys? How are you doing?
Pretty good.
Not bloodied, finally. Still not great, but not bloodied.
All right. How about you, Miss Pilgrim? You holding up just fine?
I'm feeling quite good, honestly. But it's not about me so much as my friends.
No, we know that. But now it's about selecting our targets, right? So, the quiet guy with the beard. I'm sorry. What is your name?
Gillard.
Oh,
Gillard.
me, yes, I'm Gillard.
Mr. Gillard, why don't you come up front? I can at least help you if you're the one that's actually the most wounded.
All right. Appreciate that. He'll stand up and kind of limp around.
Still that banged up?
He's just 1 point past bloody, dude.
Okay. All right. So the half-orc man just rubs his hands together and just starts passing them over your skin as he casts a small incantation. Gillard, as he does this, he patches up most of your wounds as you heal 8 hit points.
Yes! Yeah,
Pretty good.
A rosy flush blossoms over his cheeks, and he stands up straighter. Oh, thank
His beard
you.
starts to blossom.
Ooh, yes, and the moss on his beard blooms, grows outwards.
Sorry, I'm a bit flustered. What was your name again?
Belenar.
Belenar.
It's all right, Miss Belgra.
Eleanor.
We had a bit of a shaky introduction.
We did.
So it's Lothar, Gillard, Miss Bilgra, and your friends?
Sir Arcadia, and his servant, Mr. Sporling.
Lovely. All right. Well,
did you know of anyone else that was captured in here?
I hope not. I mean, they only had this small cage. I think that with the meager situations that I had here, I don't really think that they have the space for others. Or if they do,
have other companions with you.
Or if they do, they probably cycle through the ones that they have really fast. I can actually speak Draconic and play dumb with these guys for a bit. I've been here for about 2 days. And I got caught wind of this tower having recently opened up. Mm-hmm. And whatever these things are doing, the big boss man seems to be wanting to do sacrifices. And we had to like nighttime before it was my turn. So thanks to all of you for that.
All right.
Dude, so we should get out of here before nightfall. Well, it's from what Lothar said, the stairwell has collapsed, though. How do we get out?
I don't know. I would suppose just climbing down. That's what I had to do. I just gave up on that staircase from the beginning and just climbed up all the way here. But that called too much attention. I don't know if we really have a chance of fleeing. I came, like I said, I'm in a similar line of work as you guys. Explorer, gatherer of relics and treasure. I'm a member of the Grand Lodge. So I just saw the opportunity when this thing's happened, but I do have a responsibility to deal with what is happening here, and I would appreciate your help. I don't think that Absalom is quite ready for what this thing is trying to prepare.
Right.
Whether or not he has that sacrifice, he will use whatever he has, even without the troglodytes. I don't know if you guys noticed the markings were on the first floor.
Markings?
Yeah.
I think I noticed something.
Yeah, those are the trails of the rest of the creatures that this thing has under his command. He sends them out during the day to just gather more numbers, and he just keeps amassing them.
Oh no.
So by nighttime,
what is this
it's not just It's another troglodyte. But he seems to command the rest of these guys pretty easily. I caught half of what he was saying. He speaks Draconic, but then he speaks this other thing that I don't know what it is. But yeah, he's just been kind of commanding them around, mentioning something. I'm assuming it's some kind of a demon, or something of the sort. It's always something like this with these people, isn't it? But yeah, I know that he's trying to rally up a bunch of these things, like giant toads with fangs. Just one of them was hard enough to just evade, but he has the whole floor of them. By nighttime, he'll have an army of them. If we flee before that, those are going to be lives rolling over now. I don't know if it'll be another failed incursion or the thing that actually finally breaks the camel's back, but I think we have a chance here to actually nip this thing in the bud. If we finish this thing on the top floor, we can finish whatever is happening altogether.
Bilgra looks at her flask and she feels a sense of rightness again in her mind. That perhaps this is why she was called here after all this time. Maybe for this reason, to help free this man from his chains, and also perhaps actually it is to help save the rest of the world from whatever is inside of this place. Perhaps this is the time to be brave and actually try and fight to save any future victims. All right, I suppose we must group together and plan an attack against this thing. What say you? Are we all in? She looks at the rest of the group.
Gillard kind of examines his situation, and he thinks about how he just wanted to search for a cure for his hometown, and he wasn't expecting to be in life or death situations, and he wasn't expecting to have to fight for his life and be on the brink of death in this tower. And he's unlike Bilgra. He doesn't have. He's not like out to do good, But he'll help people if he can. But his goal was always something else. But seeing the dire situation that is before them, and knowing that there's really no way out, and he thinks this elf orc man is right. He doesn't know if he can actually face up to the troglodyte upstairs. He feels like he's just a beginner druid and he doesn't really know what he's doing. But he, as irritating as some of his companions have been, and they have been through hell together, so he resolves that he will help them, and especially Bilger has been so good and helpful. He's a little reluctant because he doesn't want to die here, but
what does he? What does Gillard actually say, or how does he actually react besides his inner thoughts?
Well, I thought you wanted me to role play.
No, that's good. I'm just saying. It's like aside that, I think we get it. So I was like, I'm just saying. So aside from that, just so that we also have something to bounce off of. When you say you accept or whatever,
I'm about to say it. He kind of like shifts around a bit and looks around at his group, and he sighs and looks down, and he says, "Yeah, I wasn't. I'll go ahead. I'll go fight this boss upstairs with you. I wasn't expecting to be in like these life or death situations. I just wanted to leave my hometown to help my hometown, but I can't let you all go towards this alone. So yeah, let's go for it."
You're a good friend, Gil.
Yeah, well, it's all to repay your kindness, Bilger. You've been so good along this journey. But you made this trip through this tower bearable for me. And as he gives Acadia a look.
Acadia is not even looking at Gillard as he's just pondering next to Mr. Sporlane.
Oh, it's nothing.
That's appreciated.
That's
that makes a party of three at the very least. I've had to work with much less over at the Grand Lodge. What say you,
I
brother?
could
Do you? I
I
see.
could
I see.
really
Lothar. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I could really use if we have to until nightfall. I'd like to brew some of my potions, though. That would give us some. That would give a big boost. So.
From what you guys say, if it's just the afternoon, we have more than enough time. Is just that, tick of midnight that really worries me. But as long as we're not trying to get to the needle's edge, we should be good. And any reinforcements that we can get, be it through magical means or additional allies that you all can somehow beckon over, I don't know. So Lothar, brother, what do you say? You joining us in here as well?
We could really use your help.
Well, first of all, yes, I mean, you did say that thing is gonna congregate far more monsters, far more troglodytes, and that's gonna make making buck over here far more difficult for me. And the other thing, I have to watch all over you, so yeah, count me in.
As he looks,
I guess that I'll
who are you looking to, or who are you referring to when you say "look over you"?
Bilgra and Gillard.
Oh, okay. I was like, this guy doesn't know you. All right. All right. So.
And yeah, I guess that I begin to make maintenance in my weapon and load it while Gillard makes potions.
Okay. Well, I think that's agreed. We are all partnering up on this whole thing. As Acadia just keeps lingering on the decision. I won't push the issue, but I think the healing on my part, I think it'll be an exchange for the help and the healing that you have bestowed yourself, Ms. Delgra. But I do have something to at least make it worth your while. I'll appreciate the help and know that Balinar is no coward. I did get into the Grand Lodge for a reason. So if you guys are going to be my comrades in arms, at least I'll definitely put this on the table to help you all out. As he puts down a scroll and unfurls it and shows you guys that this is a cure moderate wounds scroll.
Ooh, all right. Cool.
Well, if we need it,
well, we're gonna need it.
So the
Good
question,
to know we have it.
the question is more, who of your group wants to hold on to it? Seems like more than one has magical capabilities.
I would like to hold on to it, if you would all trust me with it.
I agree. I think Bilger should take it.
All right, she'll take it. She'll say, and since we do have some time, I think that this camaraderie that we're beginning deserves a toast. How about that? And she pulls out her jug and will create water, create some enhanced water in her jug, some wine.
Spirits.
Yes.
I could use some of that. Yes.
Anything to drink, honestly. It
Frank-
sounds great right about now.
Frankly, Gillard, I think this man deserves the first drink, but I'll give it to you next.
All right.
After being alone with that mushroom, I gotta need it.
It's like, I mean, no, that's fine. Age before beauty, as he hands it over to Gillard.
Yeah, I didn't.
What? I'm not that old. This is mostly moss. It's fine, really. You need it.
He looks kind of nervously around the party to see if that's actually a joke or not.
He just is great at growing his beard. Why don't you drink up?
Right. All right. He'll take a swig of that and join you guys in drinking for a bit. So, Mr. Gillard, you said that you are going to do some preparations. Potions? Anybody else need to do something and keep myself busy?
Gillard is he's just going to like make a little station by this fire conveniently so he can heat up some vials and some of the herbs that he has and start preparing.
Okay. What about the rest of you guys? Any preparations? And Gillard, you said that it takes you 2 hours, was it, or how long was it?
Oh, I don't know. Let me check.
All right, check it out.
But it
So,
takes a
guys,
while.
what about you guys? Is there any prep or something that you guys want to do?
Maintenance on my gun. That will be 30 minutes. And loading.
Okay.
Yeah.
You, Bill Grant?
She doesn't have anything particular to do. I guess she can help try to help keep a lookout, maybe. So I guess kind of skulking around, maybe around the previous rooms and just kind of like eyeing the area, maybe just kind of listening in or something like that. And
Okay.
yeah, I guess I'll just be on perception duty, I suppose. I'm not really sure what else she can do here.
That's fine. All right, sure. Go ahead and roll me that perception while everybody else is taking care of their stuff.
Yeah, so it depends on how many hours we have. So let me know, and that depends on how many potions you can make.
So what is the time that you're asking for, Gillard? You know the time limit is nighttime. So what are you offering as far as how much time you need? Because you're the one that demands time.
He needs 2 hours per potion.
All right. So early afternoon. Let's assume that you're 1 in the afternoon. So how much do you want to push it?
Is nighttime like 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock?
12 is
No,
what he's
no,
asking.
no,
12.
Well, he's saying
midnight. He's saying 12.
Oh,
when this stuff-
midnight. Okay. Okay, he's gonna prepare all of his slots then, because that's more than enough time.
So how much is it?
That's let's see, that's 6 hours.
Okay. So that's what Gillard is proposing. Everybody good with that?
6 hours to
That's
what are
plenty.
you doing exactly?
You guys can do whatever you want. He's gonna
Doing
stay here
potions.
and brew his potions.
Okay. By that brewing your potions takes up the spell slot that you have prepared already, right?
What? No, he has a different ability.
Oh, okay.
Here's the
Sure.
ability,
I guess Bilger would like to take at least 1 hour to rest, but she'll I guess she'll keep a lookout. Are we still sickened?
No.
Cool.
You guys should be fine by now.
Oh, finally.
Oh, thank God. Oh,
Yeah. Oof.
Lord Almighty.
Finally,
so-
finally.
So Billy, that's you are A-okay with 6 hours?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, she would be fine with that, as long as everyone else is okay with that. I'm worried about the tower crumbling, so I guess she'll try and keep an ear out and stuff for that too, to see if this is like we're gonna freaking die before midnight. But yeah.
What about you, Lothar? Are you all good?
Yeah, I guess that I'll just try to check on the other room and see if I can find something useful.
What other room?
This one, the one with troglodytes.
Okay, all right. So you busy yourself just like once again just scavenging. All right. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So I guess let's assume that the time is passing. So Bilger, do me your perception check. Lothar, do me your perception check as you're looking through the room, and I will, intervening time, just give you guys a little bit of info from Balinar.
All right, I got a 22.
22 perception check. Give me a sec, Ivan.
19.
Okay.
Okay.
Give me a sec. Okay. All right. And 19 from Lothar. Let's see. And this was the room with the troglodytes. Okay. All right. Lothar. You don't really find anything of worth. This place is literally just a bunch of cobblestone and raggedy and very smelly beds. Bilgra, during this time where you guys have been lingering on here, you mostly just hear quiet, aside from the occasional rumbling of the stone falling from, a center structure having been collapsed, like Lothar says. But eventually, as time keeps passing by, you eventually actually hear a very loud noise coming over from the center. From the pit, pretty much, like as you just kind of listen in on the door. What sounds like a high pitched screeching and almost a gust of wind moving upwards through the spiral staircase.
There's something coming up. I guess she'll have her shield. I guess she'll have her shield ready, and I guess she'll like brace the door kind of with it, you know?
Okay. Right. And as you do so, the gust of wind just passes by you. You feel like a light but numerous slaps against the door. As you hold there nervously in the dark, you end up realizing that the sound is that of beating wings going up the hollowed out structure. They eventually just pass by, going upwards.
It sounded like wings. Does it sound like a swarm? Maybe like the
numerous.
Numerous. It could have even been a swarm of those bats, but I'm not sure.
I would not be surprised, guys. This thing just filled the place with animals. Honestly, from what you guys mentioned, that was low vacancy over here in the tower. You guys got lucky that only like 2 or 3 things were running around. This thing keeps pets like crazy.
Well, all right. We should probably come up with a plan or something, right? Like, how are we gonna get up to the 5th floor? We're going up there, right? How are we gonna get down?
You see that the stairway collapsed, right?
Yeah, no stairway, but going through the same floor, you guys might have noticed it, but there's a collapsed side of the structure. I used a climbing kit to get up to this point, but what I heard, there was supposed to be a higher floor, so that should be a way to do that. But I honestly I don't have that piece of my gear. I think they just left things that either did not fit them or they did not understand how to use.
You don't have your climbing kit now, you're saying? Well, did we still have those ropes? No, we said we were going to use bed sheets we could use bed sheets.
That could be something. Do we have a way of actually anchoring onto the top? As Arcadia's like,
Mr. Sporting and myself can actually help with that. We can make a ledge point over on the 5th floor by turning it into a tree. That would give all of you warm bloods and an option to have a support for climbing.
All right. So, I guess.
So that's going to be useful. I'll go gather the bed sheets then.
Oh, all right. You're going to gather bed sheets. I guess she'll keep watch then.
all right, that sounds good. Any of you guys actually good at tying a mean knot? I know that Gillard is a bit busy with his potions, but any of you guys reliable at doing this?
Bilgra just kind of like tucks a little bit at her messy braids and looks around at the other guys.
Okay.
Well, you all have been rather resourceful with
You're
the
frozen over there.
us. Why aren't any of you speaking up? I know that
I can, but I am really busy right now.
Well, Ms. Bilgra, Lothar, if any of you guys would want to figure this out, I myself am not good at general survival stuff. That's why I usually pack gear or come over with a party. This was just a bit of a short notice event. I thought I could make a bit of a name for myself over here and gather a few relics.
Mm-hmm.
I can at least use my bardic magic to enhance your abilities momentarily, if at least for a bit.
Bardic.
Yes.
All right. Well, I'll have to ask you more about that. After we're done planning, I suppose.
Not much to say about that, but yeah. Any of you guys actually want to raise a hand for that?
Lothar, you said in the past that you're pretty good at tying knots, haven't you? I forget.
Lothar dies in nervousness.
Lothar!
Tell me again. It's a little froze over here.
Lothar, you're pretty good at tying knots, aren't aren't you? Aren't you?
Is your survival bonus
I
good?
guess you can put it that way. Yeah.
You've only got one rank in them, right?
Yes,
Only
I
one
have.
rank.
Yes,
Level
I have
one.
only one.
Only one is level 1. Oh, what a shame. You must be so garbage at tying knots. I'm
Let me
joking.
see if I can help you out with that.
All right, that's all right. Cool. All right. The half orc pulls out from the chest the last thing that he had been leaving behind. What seems like a harp, but it seems to be I don't how do you call it? It's forget the name of this thing. It's
A lute? It's a small harp, right? A lute.
No, it's a weird name. It's a kithara. It's a weird harp that kind of works like a guitar. It's like it has a base for it where like it kind of creates an echo chamber for the kind of sound that you would get from a guitar, but it has the shape of a lute. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, as Lothar, as you get ready to try and do those notes, he will actually start playing some of his music lightly on the side as you feel a bit of an enhancement to your skills. Get a +2 to your check and roll me a survival for those knots.
Ooh. Okay.
Cool.
Survival
Good luck.
will be a +3. Here we go. Okay. There's 18 with bonuses.
16?
18.
18?
18.
Okay. Alrighty. Okay. Right. So yeah, Lothar, you managed to actually do procure the raggedy linens and tie them up together with this Dalinar fellow. And Gillard with 6 hours elapsing. And Gillard, you said that you wanted to like rest for an hour or something. Like, what do you want out of this?
Well, I was thinking she does have a hit die left, and she could use a couple more hit. Well, actually, no. You know what? She's fine. She'll stay perceptioning the way through.
Okay.
She's only down 1 hit point, so.
Okay. Well, in that case, with yep.
Before Gillard finishes, I want to converse a little bit more about what he should prepare. Okay, can I do that? Because
Sure.
yeah, he has options. So he's going to say to the group, I can make cure light wounds. So I have 3 slots. I can make 3 potions. So I can do the fire belly, which is what I had yesterday. I can make more cure light wounds. And I can also make monkey fish, actually, which will give us the ability to climb the walls, but I can only make 1 potion for 1 person. What does everybody think I should make?
I think Acadia will raise his hand for that monkey fish. It's like, well, the bearded beauties clearly could use that assistance. We would have her crush one of our allies. We keep trying to just like have her climb on her own.
I hate to be such a burden, but I'm loath to take off my armor in order to claim this. So I would.
It's all right. That makes sense.
And Dalinar would say like, well, if you guys know that we're having a swarm up ahead, I would probably recommend at least some fire bellies.
Do you have
the more targets that we can spread that out, you can actually share. Like other people can consume these, right?
Yes.
Well, there you go. The more people that we can actually get together to actually shoot at the same time, swarms would not be able to actually last a long time with that.
And Belinar, you have more of that healing, perhaps, in case we need it?
Not at the ready. That is that I had the scroll to provide for you guys. My magic comes spontaneously to me, but my healing will be very limited, and the more that I use, I won't have any other options to help you guys upstairs.
All right.
I can use my magic to confuse an enemy, and let's see, what else can I have here? And I can try and put them to sleep if I have something that is more self-aware, and I have a bit of extra speed to try and reposition myself here and there. So I don't know how reliable I can be for healing.
All right. As for myself, I have no actual spells left that I can use to heal anyone with. I really just have the scroll that you gave me. Otherwise, I can channel the power of my god, but I might end up healing our enemies too if I get too close to them. So it's a bit unreliable.
Oh, we're really short on those resources. At least as Lothar, you seem good with a knife, or at least that grin of yours makes it look like it. So if we can rely on you guys to take care of the offense, Ms. Bilger and I can take care of the support so that Gillard can prepare as much fire bellies as he can.
Hey, come with me.
Well, it's not about being good with you, brother. The question is, can people actually count on you, or are you just gonna flick and die? It's not about whether you're good with it. Are we good with you as a person?
What?
Well, you saw me alive. So yeah, you can count me out with that. The only one with us alive in that moment.
I guess that's as strong as a response as I'm gonna get. Do you guys trust this guy?
He's been pretty useful so far. So yeah, he talks and he's pretty confusing when he talks, but you can trust him.
Balinor kind of twitches his right eye. I'll try and go half and half with support and attack then.
All right then, I'll do 2 fire bellies and a monkey fish, and leave the healing up to everyone else. Let's hope this works.
I think Bilger has been eager to trust Lothar, although that awkward laugh when he was accused of being the type of guy to steal people's shit and betray them and run away has left her a little hesitant to back him up immediately.
All right. Well, if you need an opening, Bilger, I guess let me know, and I can try and cushion whatever threat we're dealing with.
What do you mean?
Well, you said that your healing does not really discriminate. If you need an opening to move away, I can try and fill in that space and defend.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I can only really protect or heal so many people at one time.
Yes, all right.
Same thing for you, Lothar. If you're still kicking around attitude, feels a bit more confident at some point, let me know, and I can bolster that a little bit. Maybe even help you raise a few volumes upwards.
Well, thanks for that. I'll take that in mind.
All right, well, doesn't seem like we are going to be having any surprises along the way. You guys might have actually done a good job at taking care of that stairway.
Well, we've taken care of some things, and she looks over at the corpses of the troglodytes, a bit dismayed.
Did we ate today already, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you guys
Okay.
ate right as you guys were resting over in the weird Nephis pillar room.
Okay. Between potions, Gillard will search in his pack and take out a ration and hand it to the half orc. You've been locked in there for a few days, right? You're gonna need the energy, and since you're helping us, here, have this.
Wow, didn't even have to prompt anybody for that. Thanks.
We gotta help each other out, right?
I keep hoping so. I keep hoping that that's really what we're aiming for here. Yeah, just
I'm trying.
Indeed. I got that. It's an important thing over in the Grand Lodge. So if the awkward laughs and low tones in confirming that, it's a bit disheartening. Regardless, guys, I'm about ready. If we head out, I guess it's just a matter of if we're gonna be climbing from the outside over to this place. The real question is who's gonna be at the forefront and hold off that area so that the rest of us can actually climb up. We know that your plant friends are actually gonna be in a physical support, but we need someone that can actually hold that area off from being attacked.
Before we actually go forward, I want to ask this guy about like his experience as a bard and like who he is and all this stuff about the Grand Lodge, but I also don't want to like slow down a second.
No, that's fine, Bill. If you want to ask about it, just give me something succinct to answer you. Because as you can understand, I can spin a mean tale, but I'm not in the most effusive of situations.
Perhaps you need another drink to loosen up. Why don't you tell me about?
I would not like to loosen up too much before we go upstairs. So, just what do you want to know? Anything that can actually help us build trust here, I am more than willing to partake.
Well, perhaps what's your experience been as a bard? You came here all by yourself, but just seem to be the kind of man to just play an instrument. So, I guess what's been your experience?
What is my experience being a bard?
Yes.
Well, I guess a quick answer is just that I came over to Absalom in search of opportunities. Hearing you guys kind of following the same line of work and the like. I don't know if you are hopeful members of the Grand Lodge, or if you're just making contracts elsewhere.
Well, I was going to ask you about that too. I don't even know what you're talking about, frankly.
Oh, he just kind of is taken a little aback as he pulls out a little trinket, what looks like a compass. And it's like, here's a wayfinder. The Grand Lodge is one of the members of the Pathfinder Society, probably one of the bigger ones. We have a very diverse group. Surprised you guys have actually been in Absalom and not heard about the Grand Lodge. Probably one of the bigger businesses for adventurers out there.
I arrived recently as a part of a pilgrimage group related to Absalom. You know about the accidental god and the Starstone, so that's why I came here with my group. It went south. It's an unpleasant tale, really, but that's how I ended up here.
Right, looking for employment. Similar situation there. Not as selfless, but looking for, making my own luck here. Made myself a name here on the Grand Lodge. Still a low-ranking member, but we are always keeping an ear out for new ruins that are open. Heard about this one coming up, and I raced over to try and get or explore whatever I could. And fortunately, got caught. As far as being a bard, that's
caught?
Yeah, I was not really much of a match for the amount of troglodytes and boggers that were infesting this whole place.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So I told you I tried to reach this fourth floor, didn't know about the fifth one at the time, and have been caught here for 2 days.
It seems to have been a secret floor that we think opened up after we put the pieces of that mask together. And she looks at Gillard. Gillard has it, but we don't think it might have been accessible before. So you might not have known about it. It's probably there to be kept secret.
Makes sense. I did wonder where that big guy was going off to.
I don't know how they had access to it. I don't think they're followers of Nethys. By the way, I don't think.
Oh, Nethys?
Yes.
No. These things follow something evil. I don't know what it is.
Think so.
I don't know. Norgerber or something of the kind. Troglodytes are naturally underground creatures, so there's bound to be something there. Maybe a demon. Sacrifices go along with that kind of thing. I don't know much on that. Probably it's just evil gods or something that they worship. They want to kill. So.
Right. Yeah. Well,
I think whatever you guys found in the structure might have been from whoever made the place before.
mm-hmm.
After all, it was until recently just walked out after the earthquake hit it.
That would make much more sense. They might have access to some of Nephis' artifacts, though. They're able to gain access to the 5th floor. What god do you follow, by the way? You don't sound much like a follower of Caden Kalian if you're shy about having a second drink.
Well, I'm shy about staying alive. If that answers your question, Ms. Bilgrant.
Right.
As far as gods, I think I'll keep that until later, for a different conversation. I would not want to create unnecessary tension in a group if there's discordance.
That's quite all right. That's fair. I want to do a sense motive on him, though.
About what?
Before, about I want to know if he's trying to hide, if he's just like literally just trying to avoid saying something, if he's like just fearful of our group in general, or if he actually does follow some kind of like evil god or something that he does not want to talk about to someone like Bilgra.
Okay.
Oh god, I rolled awful.
Shock horror! Wow, I'm so surprised. By the way, the chat is requesting a bard song. I don't know if Nick can muster that up, but
Oh man, I'm sorry, guys. I am not much of a singer.
He's really not.
Yeah, I really am not.
I appreciate you considering it, though.
You know what? If we get into combat later, hopefully next session or whatever, and you guys are hanging out with Balinar, if he starts a bardic performance, I will try and scratch a board with my nails. For you guys.
Yes! Thank you!
I'll look up some song or something and try and do that. Yeah, sure.
Awesome.
Not much of a
We
singer,
can't
and I don't really know lyrics by heart, so I can do that. I can try.
Oh my gosh! Well, now you're doing
we can't be the only ones embarrassing ourselves here. Join us.
Sure. I can try, guys.
I got a 10 on that sense motive.
10 sense motive. Yeah, Bill Graham.
Oh, I'm sorry. I actually have a drawback. I think that's an 8.
8? Oh, okay.
Awesome.
Oh, in that case, yeah, Bill Graham. As much as there's just been smiles being passing around, someone that does not share the camaraderie of a drink with others, it shows a level of restraint and a level of distrust for a person. He clearly wants not just to be lucid for a fight, as you have pushed yourself, even as a dwarf, you push yourself through this to get your fighting spirit in place. This shows that he also does not want to slip up and lets information out.
All right. She's a bit nervous about this guy, but we do have to get all out alive together. And she did save him from his chains. She feels still a bit responsible for this guy's survival, regardless. But yeah, I guess she keeps her suspicions to herself. All right. Well,
interesting.
I guess I'll be the only one prepared for battle in such a drink. I don't know.
We'll brace ourselves in our own ways.
Mm-hmm. That's
Gillen
true.
finishes brewing his potions.
Okay, so Mr. Acadia informs you guys that Mr. Sporling will be the one that can actually climb up without any assistance to be able to provide support. He will take with himself the ratty rags to climb up and tie around himself. And Acadia says that he can stay behind and use his cushiony body to catch anybody that either falls or, if the fight proves to be too difficult, serve as a cushion to jump off on top of and try and flee.
Oh, that's nice.
So, as Balinar says, that's very altruistic, but we still need that brave soul that is going to go ahead of the group.
to actually protect the area while everybody else climbs up.
I think I should probably stay behind when it comes to matters of climbing. Lothar, how about you? You're a strong lad.
Well, Miss Belgrade, you might be a bit cut off.
First of all,
your previous predicaments. Do you remember Mr. Gillard actually did prepare a potion for you to not have issues climbing up?
That's true. It's mostly a matter of if Mr. Sparling can hold my weight.
Does he even need to? If you can actually just climb off on a wall?
What?
Mr. Gillard, I don't quite know the spell. This monkey fish, will it require any assistance for Miss Belgrade to actually require a rope, or will she actually just get the ability to climb up on a raw stone?
Oh, I think she'll be able to. She will. Well, you know how it should be a creature who can climb up walls. You know, like a gecko.
Yeah, this is I thought.
Mechanically, it means you get a 10-foot climb speed. You just get a climb speed. So it means you don't have to make a check.
Yeah, and the cobblestone is an easy enough area with recesses on it. So Bilgra is not out of the question if you guys want to consider it. Lothar is also a good option, but just like, yeah, whoever really wants to be the one that actually goes up front.
I want to go a suggestion before going out in the front. Don't mind having up some backup, but we are also dealing up with a troglodyte at the end. So, is there anything that you can do regarding the smell or something that can protect us from just getting sickened with that awful smell? I mean, we've been through a group of them, but...
You have a scarf. Just put it over your face.
Seems like a good question to ask while Mr. Giller was preparing his potions and not after.
Well, it's fine. I think if we just mask up this time, it'll save us the trouble of being sickened.
All right. I mean, but it's just smell. Here was a priority.
I mean, I'll let all of you guys know I've kind of been somewhat inured being constantly exposed to these guys for 2 days, but even with a scarf, that thing is going to get through. It'll help you, but it's not going to guarantee it. Definitely a good precaution to take, though. Ms. Bilgra, you can actually cast resistance or guidance.
No, not today. I actually don't know if she casts resistance. Let me just check.
I can cast guidance.
No, I have virtue though. I can help you take some blows from a fall a little bit.
As he looks over to Lothar. So no, that means no. We have no help on that from anybody that goes up unless.
Though I believe we have never received an aid. I think it was guidance.
I don't expect the mushroom now to grow flowers as he has, but.
What?
What? Why are you always
But
talking
I
the
don't
same
expect the
time
mushroom man to. Yeah, I don't expect that the mushroom man grows flowers up his ass.
I do not know what you're talking about, but I can help for a bit. My guidance can only last for so long, though.
That might just be enough.
Enough for everybody to climb up, though?
Well, one at a time, right?
Maybe. Yeah, that is a good point. I can try and help with that. It'll be a difficult climb, nonetheless. Sure, I will use my guidance on whoever is going up at a time, so that you can brace yourselves for the troglodyte smell.
I guess that I can go and make the first hit. At least I have some distance and I can cause some damage and hold the line while I have reinforcements. So let me go first.
Well, regardless, Bilgra needs the monkey fish potion, so Gillard hands it to you, Bilgra.
Thank you.
I do worry about Bilgra is very sturdy and very brave, but I worry about having a healer go up there first. So I would volunteer myself. I don't want to. I'm not here to, I don't want to come across as a coward, but I'm also not the best climber, nor the most sturdy person.
No shame in that, old timer. I think Lothar already volunteered himself to go up front.
All right.
So, right, you're already being knocked out.
All right, guys. Well, that still does mean that we do need to get to either the collapsed side, or if we want to try and climb up through the center of the collapsed staircase.
Which way are we taking?
It's less risky on the side. The other one is just a shaft going out down under the first floor. Everyone
thought we
fucks
only
up
had
and he's dead.
I thought we only had one way out.
Well,
How do you even get to the other side?
we'd have to go all around this floor.
All the way through this
Well,
room.
The whole circle, Miss Pilgrim. It's a pillar.
Yes, but is there actually a... Yeah.
That side is collapsed, yes. Even on this side. That's how I managed to climb it and spot it.
Oh, all right.
I had to get around here.
I'd rather try to avoid the lizard.
So,
Did she even see the lizard? She would have heard about it. Sorry. I don't know.
so it seems like Lothar is voting to go around and through the lizard. Bilgra is voting through the center and avoid the lizard.
Yes.
What about you, Gillard?
He's gonna avoid the lizard.
Okay, so it seems like that's 2 votes in favor of going down the collapsed hallway. I'm gonna go with that.
All right.
Don't let gravity win.
Honestly, I feel like this is the worst idea. I personally would rather go around the ruins, but Gillard doesn't like the lizard. Fuck it.
Okay, so how are you guys doing this?
Bilgra will. I guess she has been using perception to try and see if there's anything.
I say this because I saw a troglodyte go down to his death.
What?
Ivan is saying that Lothar is suggesting taking the way around because he said that he saw a troglodyte go around the stairs. I don't know when, but he says that he saw one. So.
No.
But I'm assuming you
you're
filled
frozen.
right? There are no stairs anymore. They collapsed.
No, I said that I saw a troglodyte fall to his death.
Well,
but
we could fall to our deaths either way.
Yeah, okay.
How about we
pretty
open
brave,
the door
okay.
and we see?
I mean, whenever you guys are done arguing, we can move on.
Bilgra will open the door. She'll open the door and take a look at the
Go ahead.
situation.
Okay, yeah, Bilgram, just as what the guys have described, you open the door and the wooden frame just like dangles from one side to the other as the wind hits it. Just a one-way ticket to the first floor and just jagged rubble at the end of it.
Is there can she see the open air beyond it? Can she see have any of the other walls collapsed?
There's like the inside column, the inside cylinder. Yeah, there we go. The cylinder shape that would have been occupied by the spiral staircase is just collapsed into a bunch of rubble. Aside from that, the walls seem to maintain their integrity. The general structure somehow is actually staying in place and not collapsing or leaning in, despite a integral structural beam being just completely gone. And aside from that, there's the occasional surface, like a platform of half broken pieces that would have been part of the staircase going upwards, but they're scattered.
Right. Can she
Going
see?
up, and up on that, you just see from there, the hole just leads up onto clear skies.
There's no door, a floor above them?
No, you're right. Yeah, there should be a door. Yeah, let's say that there should be a platform. Yeah, there you go. A platform that would lead out onto a door. The door is just hanging off on the side of one of the stone sides. But yeah, it has a bit of a platform to be able to actually stand on if somebody actually reaches that. But aside from that, even higher than that, it's just the sky. There's no ceiling.
I guess she turns back to the guys and closes the door just to maybe avoid any noise ricocheting around. And she's like, well, there's some little platforms, but honestly, I'm starting to reconsider going through the lizards. I don't think... I get the impression we can't all... 5 or 6 of us fit on the little ledge before opening the door, which might mean we have to face this. Miss
Billiger, that was never going to be the case. I think the point was that we were always going to have to scale up one at a time, regardless.
I thought there might be a bigger platform up there.
Sure.
What?
Nothing. Whatever you guys decide, I should be fine with.
All right.
Does that change anybody else's mind?
I don't. I'm a little apprehensive because, either way, there's a risk because if we go through the door, this big boss guy would be expecting us, but going through the lizard is also no fun. That's what I'm more concerned with. So I can go either way.
But we actually need votes, guys. Otherwise, we're gonna just stay here talking about nothing.
I am going to change my vote to the lizard because I literally perceive this as being we have two people who are on a ledge and then they are forced to open the door because they literally cannot fit more people on the ledge. And by opening the door, then we have two people in combat with the boss while Bilgra is still struggling her ass to get up the floor and maybe 5 turns later might fall down and not be...
You have a climb speed of 10 feet, so you're not going to struggle. But also the plan was always to go up, immediately open a door, and just jump right into fight.
Yeah.
A climb speed doesn't necessarily mean that you can climb well, but okay.
No, but if you listen to your DM, he also did tell you that the spacing on the cobblestone is enough to actually provide a low enough DC as a guarantee for a climb speed.
I have doubts.
That's okay.
I'm literally that shit at climbing.
No, yeah, guys. I guess it's just like, guys. Remember, we are in a stream, guys, and we're literally just running around in circles, just waiting for you guys to make up your minds. I can't make the deciding votes for you guys. You three have to decide.
I put him
sticking with the staircase. He doesn't want to go near that lizard.
Lothar, you have not spoken at all.
You're the tiebreaker.
Well, I feel that the boss is going to be expecting us out in the front door. If anything happens, there could be two major risks. He is waiting out to ambush us in front of the door, or the other one. Someone slips, and it's over. I would take a more secure route to sneak around.
Replicant says, how is the Pathfinder string giving me anxiety? You and me both. This is very anxiety-inducing. I think that's why we're spinning our wheels, because this is like fucking terrifying. We've got nothing left.
Pathfinder does not give you anxiety. It gives me anxiety constantly.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know why I put myself through this.
All right, guys. So it sounds like you guys are voting to go through the lizard room.
All right, we voted.
All right, so
there's a room.
Actually get their ass up and actually open the door and do something. Or how are you guys arranging yourselves? How about you guys just arrange yourselves here on the map and put yourselves in the order that you want to get in there.
All right. So everyone, I think I didn't deal very much with this lizard before. I vaguely remember seeing it before passing out. What was your experience with it? How do we deal with it?
The mushroom guy is immune to it so far. I don't know if he managed to convince it.
Gillard takes out a ration. Actually, he takes out 3 rations and hands it to whoever the 3 people in front are. He's like, I'm going to be in the back, but I remember this one. It seemed hungry, so throw this at it. That might deter it or make it peaceable.
Okay, Acadia grabs the rations and asks Bilgra for some of her wine.
Why? Just out of curiosity, I didn't know that lizards liked wine, but
I don't have.
Oh, I understand. You can make it drunk.
We're trying to be bait. We're trying to be bait.
All right, she'll pour some. I guess if she can manage it, sweet tasting wine.
All right, Acadia will crush the rations together and smear them with the wine. As he then just gets a poopy mess of that and just splashes it on top of Mr. Sporling, just covering him and just like shoving it in underneath his little orange steel helmet. As this is, no, to the vanguard, Mr. Sporling. Ahead you go.
It's all mixed in.
Mr. Sporling, a hero!
Mr. Sporling is covered in a mix of guano, rations, and wine.
Mr. Sporling.
This is a complete savage. Just.
Mr. Sporling puts away his little spear and puts himself in a racer stand in front of the door.
All right.
All right. Gillard has a ration ready and his quarterstaff in the other hand, and also Lothar and Bilger also have rations.
Okay. Gotcha.
All right, this is
Got
the
it.
placement. This is the placement for everybody with Gillard next to the fireplace.
Got the lizard.
No.
Then how about we get it?
I am moving. Oh my gosh, I was trying to manage resources. Okay, let's go.
In her other hand, Bilger will have her the crappy spear. Or you know what? Perhaps she'll just take the spear out of the door here. She'll use that spear. It's actually better.
Good idea.
I'm gonna go just with my blade for now.
Okay. Alrighty. I guess Balinar just swings the door open, and everybody roll me that initiative.
All right.
Oh.
Anyway,
Yeah,
it's
I was gonna ask, like, how are we doing on time, guys?
It's 4:04. It's actually
Yeah,
probably time for us to stop.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
What is for? Holy shit, that went by quickly.
Yeah, do you actually
Really? That went so slowly for me today, guys. I was just,
Well,
I
okay.
was like, oh my
No,
god,
it
make
went
a freaking choice, you guys.
It actually
No,
might be
it
better
went
to,
super fucking slow, but in the last like 30 minutes. Anyways, yeah. What were you gonna say?
yeah, it might actually be better to stop before we roll initiative, because then Chris can roll initiative with us next time.
No, that's just
That's a good
one
idea.
less roll. It just makes it so that I need one roll. It doesn't make any difference when you guys roll. So like, let's do it now, so I have it, and then I'll get
Alright.
Chris's.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
So initiative, right?
Yeah, roll it.
Yes. Okay. Oh
13.
my god, this session
That's
was
a
so
16.
painful.
Bilgra, and then Lothar with 16. Okay.
13.
13. Oh, who of you guys is faster, Bilgra or
Gillard.
Gillard?
Gillard is faster.
Gillard? Okay.
He definitely has more decks. Oh my god.
All right.
Oh.
All right, and let's see. Eleanor gets 3. True. Belinar gets an 8. Right, and and I'll roll for Gillard as well. Gillard, what is your dex modifier?
Oh
3.
boy. 3.
3. Ooh, right. Oh wow, I've been forgetting that you're actually that dexy.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Put that as 3 characters get a 13. Okay, and
That's obvious.
all right, we'll leave that with Acadia to also join in on that initiative.
Oh,
Hooray!
fucking God. Oh.
Give Chris another chance at taming and befriending this lizard. Wouldn't that be awesome?
Yeah.
Want this to happen.
Oh yeah, I want him to get that lizard.
What?
Fucking shit, man.
And I want him to get that lizard as a pet.
Ooh. Yeah, honestly, as a player, I think this is probably the better option. But I don't fucking know.
What?
I think we can,
Around the thing. Okay, yeah.
yeah, going through the lizard. I think this is a better option, so I'm glad.
I think
Fucking
honestly, I guess
hell, this was such a painful session. Oh, I need a drink.
Chin.
But yeah, man, it's just we had like just it was like a lot of hard decisions, and we're so low on everything. Everyone who can't cast spells, we're low on spells, or we're out, or we're just out of fucking spells, and like everybody's taking damage. This is really rough, and we have
I don't
to go
know.
up
Like,
against
you say that, but you guys were able to heal up to full, and then put up the time to even choose and recoup resources through Gillard. So
We got an ally?
yeah, so like
It could
this
be
is like,
worse, but
I mean, like I don't
really,
know.
I just wish I wasn't out of spells. Like
I feel that's what being a spellcaster is, though. You're
hate
gonna run
playing
out of spells.
spellcasters at
What about you?
level 1. Like, when do I level up? Oh my god, level 1 druids are so weak.
Right.
All spellcasters are weak at level 1. And the fact that you were able to just create more spells for yourself, I mean, that's an asset that a lot don't have.
Can I say something as well?
Yes,
We
ma'am.
were starting this
No.
session.
You can't. I think we're done. Thank you, everybody. Good night.
No, we're gonna do a little wrap up. But yeah,
Why I want to say we started this session not knowing if it was going to be a TPK. It was really down to the wire. Like we had the lizard and we had a troglodyte that was awake and we had another one that woke up in the middle of combat. We did not know if it was going to be a TPK. Like that's how we ended last session. We had hopes, but we didn't know. Everything was down to the wire. We're alive, guys. Hey, I am so
It's
trying to
actually
be
pretty
optimistic.
good. I mean, it could have been worse. It could the thing that could have been in the upper floor could have gone down and while you were both unconscious and really mess us up. But we end up finding an ally, and everyone is kind of looking good in health. So
I mean,
What do
yeah,
you mean,
it could
kinda?
always be worse. We could always be dead.
it could be worse.
Arena's just like full health, new spells, new ally, no plan, not currently being attacked. It could be worse, guys. It could be worse. It's like I honestly, as a
We're
GM,
gonna
I feel
die.
like, man, maybe have I just been like lowballing my players that they think that this is a bad situation? Are they that spoiled?
No,
by the
I
way,
know I know we've been in worse situations, but you know what I'm saying. It's
I don't really. It could be worse. But well, you guys are really stocked up. I don't know what could be worse. Just anything.
we're doing pretty good. It could be worse, but I really hate playing spellcasters at low levels because I can't do anything. Okay. Anyways,
All right.
also I'm the resident pessimist. Okay, I'm here to complain. You should know this by now. We've been playing for 3 years. Cheers.
All
We're alive.
For me, it's just like Irina's complaining about lack of spells, but just because they're in bottled form doesn't change the fact that you now have spells again.
Yeah.
I have 2 spells. Woo!
Hey, Beaver, how many spells do you have?
I've got Orisons. I don't have any level 1 spells.
Ah, shit, man. But you know what? It could be worse. You could have 3 spells on you.
You can do damage.
I've got 2 moderate. By the way, somebody said earlier Nick's gonna sleep on the couch tonight. That's not true. I love my hubby, and we don't do that. And yeah, we tease each other all the time.
Yeah, Arrow sleeping on the couch. I need some space from all these.
Him for that.
It's just gonna be my bottle of peace when it pizza
anxiety.
from you and the whole bed.
Order another pizza.
Right, Josh, this is Iris Black on a low-level cast. Did I mention that you guys were on a private game? I really like playing DPS and I like playing melee, but the one time I tried playing a caster, I gave up on playing him at like level 4 or 5, and I was like, kill my character, please. That's literally the point I got to. I hate playing low-level casters. But
Nick
you know,
tried
that's a funny story though, because yeah, that's a funny story though, because the character actually survived and turned out kind of badass. So I'm glad, but I'm very impatient with low-level casters. It's just me. It's my problem. No, it's not anybody else's fault.
By the way, Irene, can you full screen and give a close up of that cup you have? It looks really cool, and we can't see.
Yeah, it looks pretty.
Yeah, so this is don't look at my messy house.
Oh, it has the Nordic compass over there.
Oh, yeah. This is from Iceland. I got it in Iceland. Look.
That's really nice.
Oh, that's so
cool. This
cool.
is the protection stave, and here's like a Viking with axes. It has 3 sides, and the other side is a Thor's hammer. And see, it says Iceland on top. I got it in Iceland. I actually have 2 of these, and it's a metal shot glass.
Wow, that's really cool looking.
I'm so jealous.
Oh man, that's so
it's
pretty.
So nice. Yeah, and have other souvenirs from Iceland, but I don't know if I can show that on stream. You guys know what it is.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
Yeah. We believe that Iceland
Uh-huh.
is
YouTube would strike me if I showed those other souvenirs I have. But anyhow.
I think Iceland and Colombia have very similar souvenirs for foreigners.
Oh my
and
God.
tourists.
No, about that.
Just so
Yeah.
it's.
We haven't taken you out enough into little towns. If you go to little towns, you'll see the mementos that tourists can get.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, Nick and I have showed our shot glasses before. We just got these plastic skull shot glasses on Halloween one year, and these are our favorite things ever.
Oh, that's so cute. Yeah, you
I
guys
do
use
remember
those all the
those,
time. Yeah, I love the shot glass. My favorite.
You know, hey guys, like I gotta ask, like Lothar, with how many hit points was he working with during the fight? Because I remember that he got like brought up by the cleric, but then he took a little bit of non-lethal. Like, how low were you at the end of that?
I was bloodied, but that wasn't looking that bad. I'm almost healed completely. So I was a little bit tanky, but if I went to a fight one-on-one with a troglodyte and he landed 3 hits, could have been bad. Could be bad.
Yeah, like we healed him actually quite a bit because it was like Bilgrad healed him, and then after that he went into combat, and then Gillard healed.
Do you want to know the number or?
No, that's fine. It's just that I was very surprised because I thought that you were like, okay, well, best case scenario, he still has like, I don't know, like 6, maybe.
Right, he's
but I was like,
pretty good.
Oh right, yeah, I was very surprised by that because I kept wondering like in my mind because I didn't keep track of his HP. I kept wondering like, what if he fails that save during the earthquake and he did decide to open that door? What if he falls or a rock hits him? And then you guys are left without him while everybody else is like bleeding out, and we only have Acadia to just like stabilize and just wait around while you guys are defenseless on the floor and like probably Lothar dead, impaled by a rock on the floor.
Yeah, that would have really sucked. Whew. Yeah, man, that was really rough.
It's been 2 times that boulders have tried to almost TPK, almost kill me completely. And they failed.
That's pretty low for a Pathfinder player. But yeah, and also you just met the save, if I remember correctly, to not get hit by the falling rocks of a whole floor just like slapping you.
I'm
cursed
glad
with that kind of luck.
We are like, what do you mean you're cursed with that kind of luck?
Oh my gosh, yeah, Ivan is by
the
far
luckiest fucking player. You guys have no idea how many times like he aces everything. It's like he just makes the best rolls, and all the shit that hits the rest of us doesn't hit any of his characters.
No, it's not rolls.
It's really good luck.
It's not just the rolls though. It's the combination that Ivan is like half listening and doesn't like know anything of what we're talking about and runs in a suicidal mission and gets away with it. Like, I hate how he gets away with it.
It's true.
I know, yeah. Well, it's like Ivan is
and he's constantly trying to kill me.
He's like, he has internet.
I cut his ropes in the where's Bilgra? Oh, in the who stabilized? Like, yeah, everybody's fine. Like all of these things. It's like, and then he just makes the saves anyway. He just runs off and beats everybody and doesn't ever have to learn for his mistakes because he just gets away with it and he gets to just like.
But you enjoy trying to kill me.
It's like
no, he doesn't. You're supposed to pay for your action. You're supposed to face consequences, but you never do, and it's infuriating.
By the way, I love that move where Gillard is dying on the ground, and Acadia is going to take care of the lizard. And Lothar's comment to him is he's like, "Hey, that shiny thing in that room, that's mine." Anyway.
We're all playing different characters.
No, I'm saying, I love it. Hey, it's your cat.
That's also a trend. Every one of Ivan's characters is very loot happy.
The other one. Yeah.
Oh, kitty.
Yay. Yeah, very untitled. That's mine.
Maybe at the bottom. I don't know. I don't know if equally for everybody.
I think we
Like, oh, are we? Oh, darn it. But yeah, like maybe human with that comment. Like, I don't know if equally. It's just that Ivan just gives me these blue balls for just how much he tempts fate.
We're just destroying him and punishing the players. These blue
Man,
balls
I
for
love my
punishing him.
democracy word.
You know what I'm talking about. It's like when we play Zombicide, he does the same thing. He just like doesn't listen to the plan. He's just like, yes, guy, runs in. God damn it, Ivan, I can't babysit you. It's like, oh, he just gets away with it. Just runs past all the zombies. Like,
Yeah.
okay, cool. Now it's like, now let's figure out how to like chase after him, I guess.
Yeah, like
Uh,
Ivan is
Then I
perpetually.
die.
First of all, his internet is terrible. His internet is terrible, and also he's perpetually confused, and he never remembers. I mean, I love you, Ivan, but I'm just saying.
But he gets
But
away
you
with
get
it.
away
Doesn't
with
even matter.
it.
It's
But
okay,
you
you
get
can
away
rant
with
about
it.
it.
Yeah, but
It
I
doesn't
do
even
it
matter
to your
because he
face,
gets away
which
with it.
makes it, this is what friends do. But like, you get away with it, and then you save the party, and it's really infuriating. But still, you're always there to, save the party, even though you just have no idea what's going on. It's great. Thank you.
It's great.
Thank
It's
you,
great, guys.
Lothar.
It's great. It's great.
This is fine. This is fine.
Daniel is right. It's all the cat's luck.
Oh yeah, no wonder Ivan is constantly rubbing at it.
Just getting that good luck.
Oh, kitty.
It's just like Inscription, just like slowly taking out the cat's lives to take your place.
Oh. Game joke.
Yeah.
Well, all right. I think that was daunting once again, but yeah, we'll continue this next time with Chris here.
We still
Yeah,
have
agree
more
with him.
chances to try. Thank you all for joining
do.
us.
It's gonna be a boss battle.
He's not a beginner. The rest of the crew want to know what Yvonne's beginner's. Yeah, well, finally, it's been like 2 years of beginner's luck, so it's starting to get infuriating.
Yeah. To be fair, I think Ivan is matched with one of our other players for like the highest number of dead characters, but also he just really does stack a lot of good luck on his side. Things that he should not be able to have survived, he still somehow makes it the other side, and his main character is still running around somehow.
Right. He has also got a lot of characters killed. So I mean, of his own characters. So
No.
No, I mean, I was like,
I had one monk killed, frozen to death.
Yeah, has he killed any more than one character?
I was under the impression that he had 2 characters that were dead. Was it not?
Yeah, you killed another character.
I think it was just the one.
Oh,
Yvonne would know.
I guess you're right. Yeah. So
He was
yeah,
just
I guess,
a monk.
Yeah, never mind.
It
Yeah,
was
never
really
mind.
gruesome.
Okay then.
That
So
was one of those
Yeah,
I
they
run into
shattered me
dark
into pieces while I was.
Okay,
They soup sailed
so-
me.
So AC and Danielle, our other player, are equally stacked on 2 dead characters now.
Do you? I thought you only have 1, honey.
I do technically. I have 2
Oh, you did?
because I
Yeah,
have
you
Blingo
technically have
and I have Klaus, who technically
Yes.
did die.
Yeah, that was
Yes.
weird.
Klaus died, but he had a magical mishap with an item where he made a perfect duplicate of himself.
So the original died, and then the duplicate like stayed with his real life, and he was convinced that he was the real one. So it was like,
So I just took
Right.
the duplicate over. So like technically he did die, but it's like from the duplicate's perspective, he watched himself get decapitated.
oh, and you know what, guys? Like, it's like I was giving Irene, I was bothering Irene about like it could be worse and whatnot. But it's like after that, after Ariel, which I'm constantly afraid that I'm like the way that she gets away with shit. I was like, I hope people don't think I'm showing favoritism. But the moment Ivan showed up, I was like, okay, yeah, no, I'm just not showing favoritism. It's just this guy gets away with like twice the amount of stuff. Is that Ariel actually managed to find that situation where she had a magical double and got away with literally dying and still complained about it because she lost some items.
Oh my gosh! I had a reason to complain. The thing is that I was a spellcaster. I was playing a magus, and oh my god, I was playing a magus.
Get
and
out of here.
Everything.
Ooh.
I was playing. He's a spellcaster. He has a spell book. Everything of his was duplicated, except for the spell book. And so the guy who died had the spell book, and then when he get killed by this thing that took his body away, just flew off with his decapitated body with the spell book, and I have a spellcaster with no spell book in the middle of nowhere.
Gosh, you gotta.
But are you dead?
Did you die?
It was the other way around. You had a spell book, but no character.
I'm just saying I'm just saying I had a reason to complain. I was upset. I had a reason to be upset.
What does that look like here? Yeah, you guys really make me feel like I spoil them. Like I feel like I play a hard game, but then they complain about minor things like this. Like, jeez.
We've been
I am so grateful. I am always grateful for everything I have. Clearly, Nick. I never go. Shut up, Yvonne. Shut up.
When agreeable Yvonne actually calls you out on your shit.
hey, you shut up too. I am the calmest, most uncomplaining, most peaceable person. No, I haven't had a character die yet. I think this is I'm probably jinxing myself. It's probably going to be my
thank
turn.
goodness, because we would never hear the end of it if you did have a character that died.
We're ending the stream!
You can't deny that.
All three of you! Fuck! You know, you wouldn't hear the end of it. But, so you're glad. That's right. You better keep my characters alive. I'll bitch into eternity. I'm complaining. That's a word. That's right.
I'm complaining.
So, you know, honestly, I wouldn't complain though, because I honestly felt like I've had characters. I had resigned them to die like multiple times, and it didn't turn out that way. So it happens. It's what the game is. It's Pathfinder. Characters die. Shit happens, guys.
Yeah.
Shit happens.
Irene's like watching everybody drop around her. She's like, yeah, characters die.
No, you know, I'm like,
Everybody that's around is like, oh, why don't I have more spells? Can I harvest their bodies for extra spells? I think their soul would have wanted them to.
you know that I have resigned both Torque and Alaric to die at certain points, but
they still come alive, luckily.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that's because I build really tough characters. But you know, the thing is, like, it's not about characters might die, but what's important is giving them like a good death. Like, it has to be worth it. I feel like as long as it's that, then I'm happy. It's like I want to go out like a badass. No, I thought Gilad was gonna die last session when he went for that troglodyte. I was like, this is it. But as long as you're like fighting to the end, then I'm happy. That's what I want to do.
Yeah, that was badass. I really liked that.
Somebody please on the chat record that and send it to me.
What?
That would be a very valuable quote for the future.
What, Irene having
that's what I want. I just
hold against you.
Like emphasis on the I'll be happy with that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I definitely want someone to save that. Please, guys.
You're gonna save that for a rainy day.
That's gonna be holding court against you.
I would complain if it was like, oh, I could have done something else, or I felt like it was, you know, it wasn't a badass death, but like, dude, I want to, as long as I played the character right, and yeah, Nick's just nodding like, yeah, bitch, okay.
Yeah. No, guys, keep recording, please. Keep recording.
Okay, we're done. So thank you all for joining us today. You guys are awesome for sitting through this painful grind. We'll be back.
Hail Ryder, no, I'm sorry. We all survived. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we all survived. We are.
You can keep that poll going up. You can still bet on us.
So apparently next session we're going up to the final floor and against the big boss, the final big boss. So if you want to see TPK, next session will be the time. So that'll be a lot of fun, and you should join us then, because I don't see how we're gonna get out of this.
Go away with all your loot.
motherfucker. Okay, we're gonna see about that. We're gonna fucking see about that. Okay.
We're all gonna die except for Lothar, who's gonna be like, I found my shiny thing, and he just takes off.
I'm not gonna be mad about that at all.
We have this tracking camera shot of just Lothar just like running off into the night, just bloodied as hell with a sack of just like valuables and gold. And then as the camera keeps zooming out, we just see the shadow of just an army of these like razor teeth frogs just hopping behind him, a long ways away, but making twice the amount of progress as he heads over towards Absalom. through the deserts and swamps.
Oh, but no, Lothar's super fast.
No.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get you someday, Yvonne. I'm gonna.
Is he that fast going through swamps and deserts?
Oh, these desert troglodytes? I don't know.
Yeah, so yeah, we'll have that tracking shot and just leave it at like the things. Like, yeah, he definitely got away, you guys.
Totally. Oh, Alex BRB says the nice part about these streams is it makes me feel like I get to participate in 2 Pathfinder campaigns. That's so sweet. I'm glad.
Oh, yeah! I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah, I'm glad you guys enjoy this because I wasn't sure. I was like, let's do a module online. I don't know if anybody wants to watch us be dorks and play Pathfinder, but yeah, I'm really glad you guys are hanging around.
Yeah, it's really awesome to have more Pathfinder folks around. We're few and far between, it feels like.
Yes, we are. Unlike the D&D folk, we played this is real role-playing game.
Yeah.
Real gaming, yeah.
Oh, it's fake.
Those fakers. Posers. Oh God. Thanks, Ryan. It probably will. Oh, all right. So our next game is it's gonna be the day after Christmas. Is everyone okay with that? It's like the 26th. Remember, like fucking everything is on a Sunday this year.
Well, the thing is, for Latin America, the 26th I think should actually be okay, because for Latin America they tend to celebrate Christmas Eve, not so much Christmas. So I don't know. I think it's mostly
We celebrate the 31st and then the 24th.
Irene, you might actually want to confirm that later because I don't think we can speak for Chris right now.
Yeah. So I will tweet about it. I'll let everybody know. We might have to skip a session if Chris, because I don't want to leave him out for 2 sessions. So I'll keep everyone updated. If not the 26th, then we're going to have our next session. Let's do it like the 2nd, the New Year's. It's either going to be 26th or the 2nd. All right, and I'll tweet about it and keep everyone updated.
Sounds good.
Sounds good. Chris, vacates himself from.
Everybody bring their Christmas hats.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Yeah, I think we should be fine. Like, there's a bunch of demand for like novenas here, but like not that far in.
All right.
Sounds good. Thanks
so
for joining us.
Keep watching my Twitter feed. I'll let everyone know what's going on, and join us next Wednesday I have another comic show, another guest for the Hellion Art Show lined up, who's going to be another artist from Colombia that we have mentioned on a previous stream, and I've been waiting to get him on, and I'm very excited about that. He's worked on a project that I have already showcased, his art is fucking amazing. He's fantastic.
Really quick, his name he goes by Magnaz online. It's spelled Magnozz. So
So it's Alejandro. So we're going to be talking to him next Wednesday, and also have another guest lineup for the week after. So for the next 2 weeks, I'm going to have guests on the Hellion Art Show. So stay tuned for that. Join us on Wednesday at 8 p.m. EST for my regular comic show. And thank you all for joining this time. You guys are awesome.
Yeah. Thanks for sticking around, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you for your patience.
Bye, y'all. Come watch us die. Come watch us kill ourselves next time.
TBK next time, everybody.
Woo! It's gonna be great. Bye, guys.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Da na 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 da na 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 da na 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 da na na da da da.